with Lewis and Russ as well. I'm pretty excited to see some of the picks that those two players in particular have the potential to bring out. I have been a fan of Russ's rollout Wigglytuff in tournaments past. If we see it again, I will go ballistic. I'll be so happy.
I will too. I was a Wigglytuff rollout main for longer than probably anything else that I've ever mained in this game.
Whoa.
But we are going to start with the bird, which is looking so good right now. I'm surprised we haven't seen it a little bit more. I mean, obviously we saw Overlord. Oh no, sorry, it wasn't Overlord on it. But wait, no, Overlord was on it.
He was, yeah, it was. Overlord.
Yeah, that's right. I got him a little bit mixed up. But basically, LG doing quite a good job with this Pokemon. On the other side, though, this Snorlax, I'm really surprised that it's been getting through it all. It's been dominant every game we've seen it.
Yeah, a lot of these speedsters receiving bans, and surprisingly Inteleon having an extremely high ban rate in this tournament. So despite it being a speedster assassin build kind of world, some of these attackers still have a lot of value, and Revelation understanding that Team YT really likes to rely on some of those long range damage dealers. We've seen Lewis play a few other attacker style Pokemon though, including the Miraidon, which is still available, so we could see Team YT locking that one in. For the time being, it looks like to counter this Mewtwo-Y Blissey, we're looking at the Pikachu Aegislash duo.
And that's going to be strong. Pikachu really, I feel like, getting a huge uptick in usage this event. I mean, partially because it's just so good against speedsters, but I mean, we actually haven't seen the Mewtwo-Y Blissey too much recently. Obviously, it's been really popular, but I think we've just been seeing a lot of Blissey bans, and particularly with just obviously the speedster strats this time around. Umbreon being taken in the end is pretty good. There's a chance that they could have potentially gone for that as a kind of second defender pick, but probably not, so you're probably comfy picking that.
Yeah, I'm curious with the Umbreon on the field if Russ actually tries to reevaluate the held items. Right now we do have Snorlax picking up that Buddy Barrier. Oftentimes when a Pokemon like Umbreon, who has the Unite move that can steal away shields, it becomes a bit of a non-factor in the late game team fights, which is exactly why you pick that item for those late game situations. It does have a good amount of HP recovery, but we've seen a lot of Assault Vests rising in popularity and Resonant Guard. So Russ is going to, I suppose, hear my advice and make that quick switch. And I think another fun thing is we're going to have So Sad Sam on the Aegislash. Traditional, a very, like, clear-cut attacker, mage-style player. Awesome to see So Sad Sam bringing some flexibility.
Hello? What's up, guys? We won. Hi. Here, the sound is gone.
Just slightly. We're not seeing as much Blaziken, so being able to have that coup de grace Unite move is just so valuable right now.
Yeah.
Where you
The
were
travel
saying
award,
Secure is
yeah.
good, but you know, it's just not quite
So,
what it was.
For those of you guys that don't know, our win today sends us to New Orleans to play at NAIC, and then we also get paid to go. Otherwise, if we wanted to go, we would have to sign up and pay for our own travel, like, you know, own flights, own hotels and stuff, which on a Pokemon Unite player salary is not feasible normally, but we're gooch.
To why this Talonflame has been such a frequent ban, as we see it locked into the central area.
Immediately commentating, I'm going to go off topic. If anybody didn't see Brazil just now, it was an incredible moment where Masquerada, post-KO, being KO'd, was able to
up
get
the quality on this a little.
1v5 on Ray. But wow,
So as high as it goes.
already a quick, nice double KO from the side of Team YT. And those are some Pokemon
So yeah,
that you
it's pretty
do
hype.
want to get out of control. That Absol has been also like a...
Now we're just going to watch NA, so
Yeah, what a powerful
it's nice that we get to just relax and watch. This Revelation, we watched him yesterday if you were here, and then Team YT.
A battle item, giving them a big burst of damage, even
Land hands, thanks for the
Inder,
reset, bro.
congrats on the win. Good job on locking in after the reset.
Yeah, it's sucks that it had to reset, but we adjusted and
This is extremely aggressive, and I like it.
we pulled through.
I'm actually surprised they weren't able
The
to
games
do
went
that
pretty well, though.
slightly more. I do know that they're
Even
really
in the games that we lost in the
behind
reset
levels
before,
because,
like we were meant, like
I guess
we definitely could have won.
are there, including the center area Pokemon, but that's a pretty strong defensive comp, and they are able to kind of poke back a little bit. Snorlax and Miraidon, especially B Miraidon, usually such a good team for defending. Those
Yeah, we were on the winner's
Snorlax
side.
down completely. So they're just playing.
That's the benefit you get for not losing a game in qualifiers, right?
So the scores were rather quick. Fleet in a dangerous spot. Huge foul play from Picadiff is going to take down that.
Let's see these drafts. Revelations draft is like a little bit more cookie cutter. I mean, they're both pretty cookie cutter, to be fair. Right, each side has a jungler as a speedster. They have like a, you know, all-rounder on the top side, a tank and attacker in the bot side, and then a support to support the all-rounder. It's actually one of each role on both sides.
Nobody's coming to help you. Nobody's trying to get that farm, so you eventually just got to give it up. And
I think I prefer left side's draft by a little bit, but I think it's pretty close.
Starting to really pop off on this Absol. They didn't get KO'd a second ago.
Surprised that the Snorlax is heavy slam and not just playing flail.
I mean, this is just looking so good for White Sea right now.
Yeah, Team White Sea building kind of this.
Oh, wait, right side doesn't have a support. I thought that was an Eld. It's a Pikachu. What was the situation at the start of the reset? What did you say? What was your mindset? I think everyone's goal after the reset was just, let's, you know, calm down a little, let's chill out, we're doing fine, our drafts are okay, talk about the draft a little. I think more of our mental reset happened after winning game 1 of the reset. After that, I think we all chilled out.
Pushing in pretty far. Looney are actually getting caught out. So much CC on that bird. Not a chance to do anything in that fight. And we're going to see Revelation have to run away. Another KO, taking out that Blissey. This Reg Ice is pretty freely going to go to Team YT. They just cannot stop this damage. I mean, there could have been an attempt to steal there, but really, they weren't close enough at all. Another Unite just being...
Was Duck banned this game? Okay, I was. Duck feels so OP. I don't know.
Yeah, surviving for long. So Team YT is going to slightly take the lead.
I'm really enjoying the Duck.
And they're immediately rotating up top. Perfect timing as well to get the center spawn, but then up towards that Regieleki.
Yeah, Team YT with a great fight win, but Celestial on the Zacian getting a lot of points into the top side. So keeping this match extremely close, especially in that points argument. But look at how aggressive SoSad Sam is playing. Essentially playing a pseudo second defender with how incredible the Aegis/defensive stats are. And they can get right in the face, but it does not matter. That helping hand safeguard are going to open up the Blissey for the secure, and Talonflame takes over everything else.
Oh my goodness. Team YT just melted, just absolutely disappeared. Only one member left, and the only reason they're left is because they weren't there. Russ will try to solo defend as long as possible against this Regieleki, but I mean, Revelation
can they push this? It's tough into the Miraidon Unite.
Reinforcements spawning just in time. Russ doing a great job of just delaying that as long as was necessary. So that's not going to be Regieleki going in. A full retreat from Revelation, and I do think it's really smart they realize, like,
realistically, that should have been Duck every game.
Immediately, they just
I think.
And just backed up.
Yeah, those electric type.
I'm looking at this Miraidon. Like, if I was Duck in the Miraidon game, that would have been good too. Because Duck can pull the Miraidon in Charge Beam. Because Duck's pull works into hindrance resistance targets.
The Unite move is also perfectly fit for some of those situations. That Bright Future Meteor Storm, tons of AoE.
And Miraidon kind of just stands still, right?
Oh my goodness, a ton of damage off the bat, and so now we're going to be seeing the Unite just for a
Brave Bird.
And this is a pretty major
Town's dead.
Basically nothing at this point, but YT is going to be able to trade a 1-for-1. Celestial running away extremely low, gets hit with the heavy slam, gets KO'd 20 feet in the air for some reason. And so there's an opportunity for Team YT to push in. They've got a slight numbers advantage, but it's a very, I was going to say, tanky set of defenders for the side of Revelation, but that doesn't really mean all that much at this moment. Getting melted.
They're cooking with the Pika.
Off the pad, and
oh, big eject.
The plays that you're looking forward to from Russ, I think, is looking great right now.
Yeah, Team YT playing with a really exceptional level of
Trip to Nola sounding more fun now.
Earlier, but that
yeah.
Like one of the better aspects of this roster is their team play.
It would have been tough to go without their travel award, to be honest. We would have gone, but it would have been a much harder trip to make, especially for like our teammates that are European. So all of them but me.
Feels like they're winning a lot of these situations. The big part that they have to worry about though is just Revelations, just raw damage.
But just win.
Mewtwo-Y, Zacian, and Brave Bird Talonflame are all so dangerous at any point in the game. And
yeah, I don't know. I think this meta is weird is the problem, but
right? It's just
I think
the battle plans have been pretty perfect from TYT so
it
far.
suited us, or we adapted to it pretty well.
Every single situation here, as we've seen a lot of situations where Revelation is kind of split farming, which is exactly what we're seeing right now. As this fight's going to begin, 3 minutes 30 seconds, so we're going to see all the unites being popped. Celestial extremely low with the Bliss assistance going as deep as possible, manages to get a KO. Trades out though, not the worst trade in the world. Russ trying to hold on as long as possible, but will certainly be going down in short time. Although, almost proved me wrong there. I do like the choice to back
Evo Zug on broadcast without the light bulb. It's true. I mean, that's what we play a lot of, right? Is the no light bulb tanks. It's been looking good, I think.
Big team fight win in a while, it feels like.
Definitely.
Gameplay really laggy? Yeah, it is kind of laggy. It's laggy for me too. I don't know.
Snorlax we've seen on broadcast today. I don't know if we've actually seen it in response.
Reduce the cam height so we can see blue team name.
It looks really solid. And when you're running the EXP share on the Snorlax, you're going to be playing a little bit more of that traditional defender, even with the flail helping out with the max HP. Is
that better?
Either way, we're seeing Russ play a little bit more focus on that crowd control. And we're seeing
my other monitor is connected to my Switch, and I don't feel like changing it. So
fights where these chains crowd control moments are happening. That's where it seems like they're finding the win. But Revelation found a pretty solid way to split up that team fight last time. Zasha
super good. All right,
far
cool.
forward pressure, Talonflame with the flame sweep to try to separate that team fight. That was a good look from Revelation, but they are still falling behind on that point lead.
I do love this heavy slam pick as well because they honestly have so much damage on their team that I feel like at this point, like
the thing about Flail isn't that it's damage, right? It's that the Snorlax gets to get level 13 block, and block plus is the most broken ability in the game, right? And I mean, it also makes you tankier.
I mean, uses the Unite to be able to survive, but nobody backed them up. It almost seemed like they were going to start trying to burn Rayquaza, but that's not.
Okay, Miraidon died without popping ult.
Actually, not even going to use the Unite move. Alex to try to hold onto it and just run away, but Revelation was such an
Revelation got popped.
team fight. They really save a lot of their Unite moves as soon as they find their way.
Yeah, I don't know. The Locks are just pushed up too far. The meta's going to change another 5 times before NAC. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, there was the patch where Snorlax had it at 7. I mean, I was playing Snorlax support in that patch because, for one, people didn't even believe me how broken it was. And then, you know, when we started doing it, everyone's like, oh my god, it's a bug. And it's like, oh.
I mean, we were just talking about how strong Team YT's coordination has been as far as their team.
Why they keep beginning fights? I mean, the Lax kind of just inted.
Really thinking that was going to be an initiation, but the fact that Russ jumped in, it just felt like there was some sort of miscommunication as to like whether they were going to burn down Rayquaza or jump in after Russ or.
I don't know. Miraidon just seems like a hard Pokemon to play in this meta. No.
Basically nothing, and Revelation was just like, oh.
The moment he tries to deal damage, he's in range to get Talonflame Brave Birded.
Would love to know what the plan was right there, but I mean, Revelation doing a great job.
Thanks, Chariots.
Yeah, we weren't on the broadcast last time Team YT was playing, but you and I were discussing kind of backstage a little bit about what this attacker Pokemon in this.
The game where I played Sableye, I wasn't meant to be Sableye.
Usually it means you gotta
but it was still an okay, like it was still okay to be Sableye.
You gotta kite. You gotta protect.
And then the Duck games, especially after the reset, I think went pretty well.
Factor in some of these longer team fights and these more important endgame team fights, and with Snorlax not there, kind of hand in hand, it felt like Miraidon just didn't really have enough defensive options, and Revelation take full advantage. Lunaire's Brave Bird looks incredible, and they're going to start our series 1-0.
Good stuff, good stuff.
You called it pretty perfectly. You said if there's one little mistake in the strategy, things could fall apart very quickly, and that's exactly what happened. Revelation looking so strong. I mean, this is a team that I feel like we didn't even get a chance to talk about as much, but
OJ won. They won their series versus Ignorance, yes.
Games that have been switching around teams a decent amount throughout the course of this season. So I wonder if this is going to be a more permanent home or if this is more of like a temporary team just for the kind of second half of the season. But they're looking very, very strong. I mean, defeating Team YT, also having that knowledge that we mentioned earlier of, you know, some of how Team YT.
I'm trying to open up the YouTube chat as well.
You know, somewhat of like a coach role before and just like a really smart player as far as like MOBAs go. So definitely has a good, I think, advantage going into Team YT.
Hoopa's still banned now. Hoopa's unbanned.
I think it's a really good.
I'm looking at the chat on my phone. That's why I'm looking down, by the way.
They're new, but you're talking about it. They're looking great now. A lot of big names, and I do follow a few of these.
How's my trip to India? It's pretty good.
Lunaire, like before this event, tweeted out saying that like this is the most confident they have felt on any UCS roster headed into a tournament.
Wow.
And like, Lunaire is an incredible player, right? They haven't had a lot of success in these UCS tournaments in terms of championship wins, but in terms of tournaments outside of the Unite Championship Series, they have an incredibly successful career, and they're starting to put up major numbers in this event as well, and what a one to do it. I mean, the championship prize for this tournament, a travel award to New Orleans, we cannot understate how important that is. And seeing the confidence from this team, yeah, they might be in loser's bracket, but
I don't know. I can't figure it out.
so handedly against this team like
YT without Phil doesn't feel like YT. True.
If thinks the vibes are good, I'm gonna believe because they look really, really strong right now.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks that he got banned again. I don't know.
I usually consider one of the most dangerous spots, not for themselves, but for the rest of the bracket, in a bracket. So Revelation,
Phil definitely was like a big part of the team, but you know, like Fui, Sam, Akilo, they've been playing together since season 1. Like, and they've pretty much never played on other teams, right?
You can only lose one time, otherwise you're out of the tournament. But it was ignorance, and
they've been together for a while.
Out of the tournament, so they're
for a while.
Where they have lost to nobody. That is.
Do we know if Alcremie is a healing sport? No idea yet. I'm looking forward to finding out though.
In the bracket,
Yeah.
so
I hope it is.
I feel like that is a very, very scary place to be in for the other teams, where they have nothing left to lose. They can just play at their best and have more confidence.
What happened with Phil? He received
I think
a ban from the Pokemon Company.
I mean, that was just game 1.
Allegedly.
But I mean, still looking
From
good.
Play
Yeah,
Pokemon, which makes him not able to participate.
Match on broadcast, but taking down Nemesis in your first match of the day. I mean, Nemesis in the Team YT. That is a very difficult bracket, and Revelation, at least so far, are displaying that they can absolutely hang in a lot of these situations. Very cool final.
If Revelation wins this, isn't it
is basically able to solo down the Miraidon.
Isn't it them into
they go down before they can use their Unite move. Same case for Miraidon.
OJ?
Those two misses really, really tough, but maybe as soon as that split fight happened, the writing was on the wall. Either way, we're headed into draft for game number 2.
Let's close some stuff on my laptop. Maybe it'll.
Meowscarada, Gengar, and Psyduck. We are looking at
Not lag as
identical
much.
bands going from game 1 into
What is
game 2.
this? Discord? We gotta stay in
Honestly,
Discord.
I feel like this is one of those matches too where Team YT, they were in control a lot of the time. They were winning so many
What is
of the
this?
fights. It just came down to that
Close
one fight that
that.
didn't go very well. So I feel like if they get the option, they're not going to be
Close
switching
this.
around their draft all that
And
much.
close
just because
Steam.
They can say, well, it works right exactly like we wanted it to. We just didn't
Okay.
play it out to what it should have been. Right?
C-Dog versus Z-Dog.
That's Unite. That happens.
Yeah, it will be if Revelation wins
I
this.
think they're not going to switch their mind. We are going to see some pretty similar picks.
We're happy to return home for NAIC. Yeah, I'm
plus Blissey
looking forward to it.
Pretty wildly successful in. I think they were playing into the bottom path in that last game. Of course, the attacker support duo. So very impressive stuff. I love that Dispenza's got the energy amplifier on that Blissey. It didn't change that a little bit on the amount of Unite.
Astral, thanks for the
One
tier
yell.
1.
Inder
Welcome back.
money.
Still a
That's a full
awesome
yell.
item to pair with the
Thanks-
Pokemon.
thanks for
This
the one
Unite
yell.
move really is the shining part of its kit.
I don't know why Phil got banned, guys.
And, I mean, is this a 100% repeat?
So far.
Thanks, Mario.
Yeah. There's nothing going different. Like that, I do love seeing that though.
We'll have to return back to EU after NAIC? No, because then
makes a different
after
strategy, but
NAIC,
I
the
do
only
love
Pokemon Unite tournament
going back
is
and be like,
Worlds,
okay, well, let's literally just
which
do
is
this
also
game
in,
and seeing how they adapt. But
Okay.
which is also in NA.
very different. I felt like the Umbreon was pretty good, but Ho-Oh, one of those buff Pokemon, a little bit more recently, and on the other side, Mimikyu.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah, he
in
got
the
banned
reasoning
again
behind
after the
decision
original
of
ban. He got
playing the
unbanned and then
Ho-Oh. When they were
rebanned.
playing the Umbreon, it felt like they were very aggressive in a lot of
Okay,
the plays.
YT's
Like,
pretty
the
much the
in-game
same draft, but they
strikes
swapped
that
out
the
AG for
had
Mimi.
was thanks to a great foul play attack. And
I really
Ho-Oh
don't
is one of those
think
more
I like it, but
aggressive defender
it's just the
players.
Miraidon feels
A
weird.
lot of damage for a defender, or at least a lot of
It's probably fine,
consistent
though.
damage the enemy team does have to respect. And
He got banned for
the
not
healer
playing
on the other
XP share
side
tanks.
is
I
going to
mean,
be a
he
lot
was just ahead of his
more
time.
from those burns and things like that Ho-Oh can create.
We pretty much
Kinda difficult for Team YT to deal
played
with, but Sam also making
XP
the flex,
share attacker
leaving
all
the
day.
steps behind and going for the Mimikyu. Obviously, a very different operating Unite move. We're leaving secure for kind of a single isolation target, but it's also a Pokemon that snowballs pretty hard. And with
Or they
Free
don't
and
give
Sam working
reasons.
together in tandem,
Yeah, I think
feels like
it
the
makes
YT
sense not
is
to
a
if the
lot
players are
less
like
of the players
cheating or like
for a bit
hacking.
longer,
That's
but
normally
still
when
more
companies don't
damage
give you a reason,
Yeah, I mean, how
because they don't want people to be able to game the system.
that
But if you're giving
combination of
a
players just
ban for
supporting
player
each other,
conduct,
being
you
an
should
offensive
just
line and being a very
screenshot the
aggressive
thing and
team.
show
So,
them.
Yeah, you
or
do
clip
have
the
to
thing
see
and be like, hey,
differently, and,
you said
I
this,
feel like
this is
we've
why you got.
seen,
I mean, that's what they do in
like I
League,
said, I like
right?
seeing really similar comps, but I like the fact that we've seen like one strong adaptation as far as both.
Zug carry with no XP sure tank.
Honestly,
Exactly,
I'm
yeah.
mostly at the Mimikyu.
The
I
curse
think
on these
Naic
tree
at
is
some point
good.
is gonna go. It's a little bit. I want to say
Asian
like
teams going to
one
participate in
closer
NAIC? They
as far
can. They have the option to, yeah.
But well, we'll see
I don't
if it
know.
works
Maybe
or not. That's
maybe one or two of them might get an invite, but any team can sign up. You can sign up. Any one of you could make a team and come to NAIC.
A very exciting draft for Revelation. We're going in with double fire flying type. Exciting stuff. Celestial could be going alongside of Dispenza into the top part of this path. We're going to take a lot of early damage. Despite using that X attack, it is not respected.
Damn.
Celestial taking
C-Dog with the eject.
That's huge. That's a exactly 100% flip from what we saw in game number one. I mean, you were talking about how strong that path is. Any early path with
the Zacian has 2 stacks now.
But the fact that they were not
I'm not a fan of the stacking Zacian, but I mean, it's good here. Wait, did he get invaded? Why is he level 4?
Second time, and that's gonna be an evolution as well for Lunaire.
Flea's level 3.
Yeah, Lunaire getting the KO as well, so important. Zacian gets it, it's strong, but that is an evolution that the, I believe, Fletchling and
This early game's not looking good.
Successfully get after that knockout. Huge maneuver.
We can go to NAIC and get smashed by Nouns.
Close on the heels, full 5-player push.
Well, you got to make it out of the group stage first, Kieva.
Looking a little bit scary. Pikachu can survive a little bit, but yeah, immediately has to back up. And there's no way you're going to be able to defend that long against that many players. So they will not be destroying the tier 1 goal zone. Didn't have quite enough points. The team actually had more they could have scored, but they choose not to. And Celestial getting a pretty nice back cap up top in return. So Revelation's still going to be holding on to the points lead, obviously by a marginal amount. But look at this, a huge invade into the center area. And that's, I mean, well, pretty aggressive is what I'd say.
Yeah, 100%. Dispenza will go down, but Lunaire going to take the red buff. Electro Ball, too much damage for that Talonflame to deal with. And so sad Sam going to pick up a KO streak of 3. That is exactly what this Mimikyu does. So much damage, and as soon as you get...
Not a fan of the mons that use AS energy in their kits. I think Zacian is solid. I think Miraidon is not suited well for this meta. Because Miraidon has like low mobility in his charge beam moveset. It's like very static. It's also like, this isn't get talked about a lot, but I think it's relevant. Miraidon's hitbox, or like its model, is just way bigger, right? So it's easier to hit with the speedsters. Like, just think, trying to hit a Miraidon with the Brave Bird or the Pikachu, like, it's easier to hit the Miraidon. It's just huge. And then its moveset that has the mobility got nerfed, so I don't know.
So far, no KOs, and honestly, well, I was gonna say no KOs, but said Sam getting melted in trade.
This feels like, you know, Espeon already does like a decent amount of guaranteed damage, but then it's just faster. Oh.
Oh, okay, we've talked so much about this metagame, like both on stream and off of it, but my favorite part about it is with all these, it feels like a lot of high skill Pokemon are in this fight. We watched an Absol try to dodge a Sacred Sword from a Zacian, land the KO, and then Talonflame sweeps in. We see an eject button to dodge it. It just feels like these players have a lot of room to use their skill expression, and it's a blast to watch.
I don't disagree with Zoinks that there's like skill expression because of the speedsters, but the speedsters are so broken, right? They're so OP that in a way it kind of removes a lot of the agency as well, because the characters are so much better that like in individual situations, like unless you're a speedster versus the other speedster, it's just hard to help. Like, what are you supposed to do? The Absol just one-shots the tanks anyways.
Was getting soloed up top, and they're not going to be able to defend this bottom goal zone. It only has 30 HP left on it, so
but
with an overdunk,
for sure, like the speedster interactions are faster, so you have to react quicker.
They're still behind by quite a few points after taking.
You don't hit any of your spells as Gengar, you lose. Sure, but it's not like the hardest thing in the game to hit. There's a lot of like setup as well for you.
And this is a very big push for Team Revelation. They can get a big overdone to match that, like you just mentioned.
I wasn't a believer in the whole tank, but it works for Revelation. Maybe because they're
Pretty
big.
good.
They're like
Open up,
they
and,
play like
with
so
the
aggressive and they die and they can force the reset.
Pretty much all you
I guess
want.
that's when
There's
it's
still
good,
a ton
huh?
of time left in this game, and still tier 1 up top available for Revelation. So Team IT, I think it's a decent.
Mages are unplayable. Some mages are unplayable, right? Inteleon is still fine. Inteleon got banned this game. Miraidon's in play. Pika's, I mean, if you count Pika as a mage. Espeon's okay. Mewtwo Y solid, right? It's just a good portion of the attackers, I agree, are unplayable. But there's still some solid ones.
They are going to continue to push down, and oh my goodness, never mind. So much damage from Fui.
Oh, wow. I mean, Fui's absolutely carving them up right now. KO streak of 3 eventually will fall. Lunaire and GM showing up, and a weird situation for Revelation there. They kind of take that fight. They're going to walk away with the win, but it felt awkward. I think the call for the Mewtwo Y Unite move was
Thank
a
you, bro.
solid one.
Thanks,
It
Angus.
just felt 2 to 3 seconds too late in that spot. There was still a lot of great pressure from Team YT on that goal zone, but the bounce back is real for Revelation as Lunaire is picking up so many Nagas. I would not be surprised to see them double digits in the stat line at the end of our game.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Thanks,
a lot of really
Abdul.
high,
This meta's worse than the Mewtwo one? I don't think so.
Damage numbers and everything today. This is a lot of fights, exactly like you said. It's really, really fun fights to watch. It's been from basically every single game that we've watched so far today and in EU. Right now, it's got a little defender party. They're just sitting on opposite sides here, you know, just enjoying nature. When they say touch grass, this is the kind of peaceful touching grass that they're talking about. You have an
Town the best speedster?
Okay, that's fine. Okay, finally we are gonna see
I don't know. My opinion on it changes on the daily. I think there was a period of time during the patch I thought Town was the best. I think if you ask me right now, I think Meowscarada is the best. I think Meow is the best speedster. I think it just has too many broken tools. But I think they're all really good.
Still be able to get it back if they're able to knock out
Like, I mean, Meow's kit was always solid, right? It just, it lacked like the executing power, it wasn't like lethal enough. And like all the characters got buffs to their stats, but Meow got buffs to its stats and its moves the most. Right? Its execution damage went up and it got an unstoppable on its ult.
They are not overextending almost at all. Every single time that there's a chance that they're
Yeah, Flower Trick is insane, right?
We've seen 2 huge
Flower Trick has counterplay, but it's just such low cooldown and high damage that it's tough.
Rubber band experience, I think, back to Team YT. And look at this, level 15 on the bird at the 2-minute 30 mark, and they have not lit Lunaire
And 15 Talon, but also 14 Mimi.
EXP has really been going back. That was actually scary.
That Shadow Sneak lands, immediately Sam goes in on that fight. You just know as soon as that Mimikyu gets a chance. So Talonflame getting a little bit lucky there. It felt like from Russ's bounce.
I mean, from this perspective, I like Right Side's team. But Ho, I think actually might. I don't know. Is Team YT gonna be able to play around this Ho res? I feel like YT needs to get like a fast KO, but then the Ho can just res.
This is a scary initiation. Celestial being kind of the one to move in first and somehow manages to make that one.
Blissey ult. Pika's 1 HP. Mewtwo went down. They don't need to res the Mewtwo though. Talon's dead. Okay, Pikachu needs to find the res on him. Does it do it over the wall? It doesn't. Oh, Talon died in such a bad spot. It's okay though. Maybe the resonzation's enough.
Getting a little bit more XP while they can, letting the reset happen. Celestial looks like they're going to be going back to heal, and we're certainly.
Yeah, with the spray, it definitely seems like it's insane, right?
And I think Pikachu standing in a really awkward position when they use the Unite move. I believe that Lunaire's feather was just outside of the AoE that the Ho-Oh was trying to.
Alright, well, Talon's up now anyways.
That means the whole 30-second respawn timer.
I mean, it's winnable for YT, but it's not looking great.
but they are going to jump back into this fight. They're going to knock out a few Pokemon in the central area.
Oh.
Or the Unite, but Fui is not going to wait for that at all.
No.
How is Celestial just invincible? What is this? I thought that was actually the end.
Maybe it's game, I think.
All right, they are going to be able to survive.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's going to be the opposite way with Sam going down. And now we have
Yeah, Fui's dead. Okay. Yeah, SCG.
Not going to happen, as we're going to see
Unless
just do plenty of damage. Rayquaza down to about half life, but only the Snorlax left. Russ
yeah, okay,
SCG. Long enough.
So it's OJ versus Revelation again.
With another huge name under their belt, Nemesis, Orange Juicers, and now Team YT in one tournament run.
All right, LG. I think this team is coming for you rather quick. I mean, obviously, they have not at that point in the tournament, but when our
they still got to actually beat OJ again, right? They beat OJ in the quals, but
another name to the wild list they have found in this
they
tournament.
doesn't just because you beat a team once doesn't mean you're gonna beat them again.
Victory. And a very impressive look.
But it could happen.
Better in game 2 than they did in game 1. Team YT
Thanks, Dio.
holding down the early game.
What's up, Crunch?
Close,
multiple charge moves bug right now. Nasty Plot, Dodrio, Ace. All felt to have increased cooldown this patch. I mean, Nasty Plot, the cooldown went up. I don't know if it's a bug though. Did it happen for Darkrai or for Dodrio and Leafeon as well?
Just for fun, but wow, that was.
Is that documented by Unite DB?
Incredible talent.
I don't play those mons, and I haven't heard anyone else talk about it, so I can't say, bro.
Only like somewhat in the meta, but just being like dominant, and I'm surprised. Like I said this, I think at the start of the match. I'm surprised you haven't seen a little bit more.
I know the Darkrai
would
happen. I don't know about the others, so.
So many good options. Damage from Celeste
winners?
Super huge. I was really
we're winners. I heard you're winners too.
All the fights, and it worked out.
Yeah, it felt like Dispenza for the most.
See you at NAIC.
Trying to get helping hand onto GM, but other than that, they are Unite moving Celestial. That those the two jobs that the Blissey has got to make sure.
What up, Conway?
Stuff from
winners G.
Team YT are going to bow out of our tournament at the 5th place position, still earning some championship points to their title, but either way,
there's no prize pool for this tourney, right? It's just the travel award.
Truly becoming one of the main storylines of this final stretch qualifier tournament, which is,
I mean, travel awards G,
so
but
many incredible teams
who knows?
Left in the dust.
For the other teams, I mean.
Right, they're gonna have to
in NA.
Incredible teams before they can
so Revelation 2-0 Nem. I heard Nem had to play with a sub though, so it's kind of unlucky. OJ advanced. They beat Ignorance. And now OJ is going to go up against Revelation in the loser semis. On the winner's side, LG is going to be playing Kiss Kiss.
It's mostly been kind of the top 3 or so teams, and we've only had 3 winners so far. And it's not to say that we're necessarily going to get another winner today.
I mean, it's kind of a grudge match, no? It's funny because like half of this team was on LG at some point. Oblivion, JL, and Joey have all been on LG.
But yeah, this is just an interesting day, and I really don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it really feels up in the air. We have a really exciting winners finals match coming up very soon with Kiss Kiss versus
What's up, Galganar?
Luminosity Gaming, but I mean,
Hi, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. The next matchup
and then
that's been teed up is really exciting too.
I saw Metallic tweet that they had to play with a sub.
Rematch against Orange Juicers.
It sucked.
Well, I guess it's Orange Juicers getting the rematch against Revelation. Yeah. Gonna be wild scenes out there. Gonna be very exciting.
This should be a fun match to watch. Well. And then OJ versus. I mean, all 4 teams that are left are pretty fun teams to watch. Like they're teams I'm familiar with, I guess.
New Orleans. It's gonna be happening a little bit later this year.
Yeah, they beat Nem, but I think, like I said, Nem had to play with a sub. But I mean, a win's a win. I saw Metallic tweet. Maybe we could find it.
I mean, it's awesome. It's great to see.
He might have deleted the tweet.
So good. So I'm excited to see how any of these teams can do, and I'm sure a lot of them as well will be in New Orleans.
Yeah, I think he might have deleted the tweet, but
AOS Cup is that the EU teams. It's like okay.
Anyways, they had to play with a sub, I think.
But they're probably going to be there this time around. It's like we could see any mix of these teams attending in New Orleans. Not a far trip for anybody in the U.S. But great stuff from Revelation. Again, I can't say it enough, and certainly they are the storyline to watch. So
Rev versus OJ against Wild. I mean, yeah, it was bound to happen though. Once, I mean, I guess it could have happened regardless. But once Rev lost, it was like likely it could happen again at the end of the lower bracket. But both the upper bracket teams lost so far. Like both the upper bracket teams that got dropped down lost. Ignorance taking every game to game 3 though. Bam. Quack. I'm actually kind of tired now that I think about it. I didn't get much sleep last night. My cram being beat up in the demo? True. TTV. What's up, Cass? How do you calm yourself before big tournament matches? I don't know. Let's just vibe. Talk to the team. Drink some water. It's a warning to all cram players, true. G? G? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
How do I calm myself before big tournament games? I definitely take deep breaths.
G.
Yeah, I'll probably watch the official stream stuff later when I go to bed or something.
Can they even hear me? I have no idea what your stream's like. I assume they can hear me.
They should be able to hear you, yeah. I can hear you. Toonsome everywhere but on his own channel. That's beef.
Yeah, very much.
Oh, apparently the combo is alt surf disable.
I mean, disable's gone.
Oh, the other combo is alt bubble beam psychic. Who came up with these combos? The only the only real one is psychic into surf.
And welcome back, everyone. We are here with the final stretch play-ins to see who will get that sweet travel award to New Orleans for NAIC. I am Wonder Chef joining Zoinks once again for casting this winners finals match, which is a very, very interesting match. Two teams that obviously we've seen, I think, a little bit of LG recently, but Kiss Kiss, great players, great team. They've been doing well. We haven't had a chance to see them quite as much.
Yeah, they feel
Oxygen therapy is OP for calming. Yeah, how am I supposed to get canisters of oxygen? Someone can ship that to me. I'm down.
They are in a position to try to take down Luminosity Gaming, and on that roster there are
Wait, Mazo won Brazil? That is so G.
well known for really interesting and kind of out there drafts, but they're going up against Luminosity Gaming, who this season has been making that their identity as well. Going to be a really cool clash of teams.
Oh, it's 1-0? I thought they just full won.
I said this to you before, and I said I was going to say this on broadcast, but they're a team that I feel like is just doing so well in this current meta. Every time we have an offensive meta, they feel so at home. I mean, they're a team that even in normal metas, they try to take as little like true support as possible. They
won?
really want to fight and be
Gee,
mobile, and that's
let's
just what
bog.
this meta is about. So they're in absolute comfort town, I guess. So they're looking really strong. But then Kiss Kiss is a team that, while it's a bunch of great players, they've done very, very well in the UCS so far this season. I feel like I haven't had a chance to see them in this new meta, which may be one of the biggest meta shakeups that we've, I don't want to say ever had, but certainly this season. Totally. So they're, like you said, a spoiler team to me. They're a big question mark to me, and I know they'll play well. The question is just, what will they play? What will they?
Who do you have, LG versus Kiss Kiss?
To the current meta.
Probably LG, but
2-0 or 2-1?
Joey's on Kiss Kiss. Oh, let's go for a cheesy one.
I mean, Kiss Kiss is like all the exiled LG members, right? Oblivion, JL, Joey.
Thanks in a lot in part to LG are Mew and Zoroark. Mew with an 85% win rate in our tournament. That's including the qualifiers yesterday. And Zoroark with an 80% win rate. The top two Pokemon in terms of pick rate are Snorlax and Umbreon. So not very many bans towards those two Pokemon.
Mew's the best character in the tourney.
And then in terms of ban rate, the top ban rate Pokemon far and away is
Maybe just because LG plays it, but that's so.
Total bans. Talonflame second behind them with 118. So Gengar, far and away the most banned Pokemon, the biggest feared speedster in the North American tournament.
Can't believe we're saying that. This is the weirdest thing ever. I remember.
What does Zoinks have as his drawing in the back? It's like Gengar grabbing a Magikarp's tail with a Cramorant. Wait, what is that? He drew the carp for you? How'd you do that?
Oh my goodness, a Gengar. But now all of a sudden we're like, yeah, no, Gengar has to go. This is this is just too scary. So maybe we kind of led into that from seeing the singular Gengar
there we go.
at UIC.
You said draw a carp for you? Oh, well, there you go.
Seeing the Talonflame in that last game,
So Pete.
Okay, locked in.
You're locked in?
Very good time
Yeah, I'm coming down from all the energy drinks though.
How many did you have?
I had like 5
You're...
in the space of like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Things make sense now. Lucozade? That's what it's called? I'm going to get it. Is there just one
Was it?
flavor?
No, there's multiple. I got the fizzy one. There's also the sports drink, but I haven't had that in a long time. But there's a shit ton of sugar in it. Basically, I just did an insane sugar rush because I drank too many.
Oh, you didn't have like the sugar-free one?
Yeah, I had the sugar one.
It's probably just the sugar then.
It's one of the best items by far on Meowscarada. Any Pokemon that you are using your Unite move and you're kind of stuck in a similar way of pathing.
I always see
Thank you,
Lucozade.
Mid-move with
No.
the eject button, you just get so much more value out of it. Some players opt for the Shed Ninja Doll to avoid taking damage. However, the eject button I think is the more competitively, consistently chosen option.
It helps you be offensive when you need to as well. You know, getting that mobility.
Orange flavor is superior.
Especially in that early game, if you can secure like
Orange is pretty good.
Yeah, gigantic.
Destroying your health for Pokemon Unite. I mean,
I play on
bro.
Pokemon I should not be playing it on.
One day of 5 energy drinks is fine. It's every day of 5 energy drinks is what's bad.
Yeah. Definitely, like, you're not killing, like, bro. People smoke cigarettes for like 30 years. That's destroying your health, man. Not one day of energy drinks.
Where it was going to be like, okay, maybe this is the one we're going to see a little bit less. And it has been. But every time that I've seen it, basically.
Oh, the little is already closed. I can't get the Lucozade today.
Mentioned this earlier.
It's closed at 6. Oh, it's still there.
Game 3 moment where Meowscarada post KO in Brazil on the Brazilian broadcast, as we were casting right now, where they managed to steal away Rayquaza with the flower trick post KO, like 5 seconds after being KO.
Because of the explosive meta.
Was left, but they managed to win the game by 10 points because of that. Really, really incredible moment.
Is it because of the explosive meta? I mean, kind of, yeah. It's also the other. It's like the other Pokemon in that role are all really strong, so it's not like you're missing out on much.
CC is more OP, and the healing ones are generally worse in lane.
Yeah.
Which is, you want level advantage because the speeds to scale so fast.
The particular reason that I love this metagame is just all the chances that we have for skill expression. Yes, team fights are wild and fast and the KOs are going to happen frequently, but it's a blink and you miss it kind of situation in so many spots where you're using moves just to
In the speedster comps, there's no poke normally, so it's not like you're actually gaining value from, you know, healing over time. Like, healers are good into attackers generally, or like, you know, not Giga Burst, but those Pokemon are unplayable into the speedsters, and the healers aren't that good into the speedsters, so Basically, the speedsters just decide the whole draft.
Okay. No, we are here.
And Snorlax.
One of the speedsters.
He's a nice guy.
By the way, has like kind of the most defensive options. Oh, immediately banned. All right, so forget it. All right, I am no longer a fan of Kiss Kiss. They're making all of our talking points moot. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I feel like if you asked all the teams, like the top 4 teams, what they think the best speedster is, everyone would have a different answer.
Oh no, there it is. Yeah. All right. Well then, what's a speedster?
I don't know what's circular.
Yeah, curious. We are banning out
I don't know.
all of the speedsters.
As of right now, I think it's Miascarada, but
I don't think Meow is the best.
Okay. Uguay, also known as Joey in a
Hey, all the speedsters are gone.
is going to be playing that Snorlax with a muscle band rapid fire scarf.
I see this in NA, the draft, sometimes all 4 speedsters get banned, sometimes none of them get banned. Don't really know what they're thinking, but they're vibing.
I feel like towards the end of the brackets, the Snorlax picks have been stronger and stronger and stronger. On the other side, of course, though, super strong comfort picks from the side of Luminosity, so they're certainly going to be happy with what they got. But wow,
Why the
both the Umbreon
This is fun.
Snorlax when there's, I mean, basically like all the tankiness has been picked, I think, on both these teams already.
I mean, Intel's just OP, but I don't know how good Bora is at Intel.
I don't really think it's got a great
No.
place in the metagame right now. Its early game is just so tough, and with so many strong early game Pokemon, it's not going to have a great place. But its passive of Mold Breaker doing amplified damage to shields is an interesting talking point with Pokemon like Umbreon and Snorlax in the mix. So maybe we'll see that pop up. But Luminosity with a bit of a blast.
I guess LG's happy to just play what they normally play.
Very similar shades to
If all the speedsters are banned anyway.
Yeah, you know, I was talking about secure.
But I don't understand how they're actually meant to deal with the lax.
They're just gonna ignore it. Thing is they didn't go an XP share attack us, so the Lax can't get XP.
Yeah.
So it's just a tank they can't kill, basically.
Unless they sent the lax top, but yeah. Which is good.
It's been looking really good, looking at like OC and looking at some of, I saw it in EU, and I think I saw it in Brazil at least once, but
I don't know, it seems really hard to play right side if the Intel's like sec, but I don't know how good Bora is.
Despite there not being as many speedsters to try to influence like they were in their first round of their winners matchup, but Zero Aura, not a bad option. And
Yeah, I don't know.
Mimikyu, one of those Pokemon that
I don't like the Mimikyu pick, but I like left side's comp.
really solid. However, Oblivion is
I mean, it's fine.
What's
up, Ice? You can join if you want to.
Hello.
Oh, there
Hello.
you go.
With a full-on brawl composition, Kiss Kiss with a similar
Congrats,
option, but
congrats.
going with a little more
Thank you.
offensive
Thank you.
utility rather than just all-out self-sustain. And then, of course, Boar Reach, the outlier.
What do you think about these drafts?
That's going to be an important player to watch. Inteleon has very little threats in that backline if they are playing it.
Who's gonna kill the Lex?
AL and Joey
Oh
are
wait,
playing more
it's a
defensive.
support.
By the way,
Ah.
Joey,
Yeah.
not wanting to have as much fun
That's the issue. I feel like they should. I don't know. I just don't think they should have come Intel, to be honest. It's whatever.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I think it's either you go Intel or you don't go one of the carries.
Yeah, and then you put
Maybe
Lax
two,
top
yeah.
and you go a different
Yeah,
tank.
yeah. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Because Lex looks unkillable here. So if you just like,
He's unkillable, and like if you put him top thing, you're like guaranteed winning top thing to all them on.
yeah.
I mean, realistically, there's nothing LG picks is gonna kill lax, right? They don't play the range characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you ever get lax into them, you could just carry lax, and it's Thanos.
Yeah, I don't like the Zera pick then. It's probably the Zera. I would get.
It's actually so fucked. I don't get to play for Lax, by the way, but whatever.
I mean, you could have played it the one game.
I would pick Wiggly, I think, if I was left side instead of Zera. Yeah, that's what I would then.
Well, the Bliss is 1v1 in the Lax on the farm, and Lax got it. It's crazy. Well, the iron top lane is really not good, guys.
No.
It's going to depend on which targets they hit, like who else is hitting those targets, whether they can stay alive. Like all of it is going to be big. But for now, we're still just playing a little bit patient in this early game.
Isn't LG favored to win this? Because
He would a bit.
That's a pretty scary path.
No, there's no way, right?
Another Pokemon you never want to fight early.
He's war a bit.
Oh, Indy, your stream is It's like 10 FPS.
It's like lagging, right? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix that.
Yeah,
Oh, it
he's
is water
lower.
man. What the?
I could tell by the fucking Asia logo.
Oh, the logo.
I mean, right, left side could definitely win. I mean, I don't know. The intel is kind of Thanos. I just don't know how good Blur is at intel. Oh, just XP share the Fairlax anyway. Like,
Yeah, some Asia people did it. I don't think it's that good though.
They're gonna let that go in, setting up for a huge overtime because I don't know, only 5 HP I think on that bottom tier 1. Up top as well, it seemed like they got some points in, so LG taking a pretty strong lead.
Wait, who's still in it? I saw Team YouTube lost, I think.
Celestial
then-
Team, OJ, and these two.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fucking JL is still an EV.
Oopsie.
What happened to Yi? Did he lose?
Yeet, apparently Rex's internet went out. And then they had to play with their sub who wasn't able to play properly.
Mm.
And they just lost.
So we are looking at a 7.5-minute EV from JL.
Right side is 8-7-8-8.
I feel like left side just did not draft for their players, but maybe we'll see.
It's messed up. It's a Gengar meta, so Boral can never play Gengar.
Yeah.
So it'll just be banned. Gengar being nerfed would actually be good for them.
It's too OP now.
Actually.
My pocket pick is too OP.
It's just gonna be spacing them out though as Overlord takes the Reggie for free. Yeah, that's an Urshifu Unite move. Only had like a 5 combo at any given moment. Probably my favorite aspect of Urshifu is that when you use that move, you get a literal combo counter above your head.
What happened to the team that played Dark Rai support? Are they done?
Yeah, OJ beat them 2-1. They didn't even like pick the Darkrai today though. I don't know. Their guy played Gengar support instead.
Gengar support is lit.
Bro, this Aurora is so fucking mid.
He's like a pretty bad Zera game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, they could just go for Fairlax top. I mean, I don't like either of the melee carries, to be honest.
Miku is fine, I think.
It's okay, but I don't know.
The triple all-rounder? I don't know.
I mean, they lost with Buzz, but like, he had vision of the Blaze issue.
Ooh.
Kind of trying to kill them off pad, guys.
Ooh.
Oh,
I was wrong. Zera's broken.
holy shit, the Curious flashed in.
I half expected Zera to pull the Rotom into the pad. What's the next learning for me? March 26.
I mean, if left side turtles, they'll be ahead on XP at Ray. But these teams never turtle, so I don't know why I even say it. Look at jail, those little stacked boy. Oh shit. That's a good kill. Holy shit. Just full flip the bot objective.
Full flip.
That's fine.
Ooh, Bora!
Bora is smurfing. Oh, last hit.
I mean, like, they
No. Chill. Let's chill.
we just don't have to do anything anymore, guys. Like,
Wait.
I mean, that's Blissey ult.
What do you know, Toon? What do you know?
I mean, I know that we don't have to do anything anymore, because if we turtle, we'll be ahead on XP at Ray. This is a heavy XP comp.
Nah, kill them for your XP. Is what whoever kisses.
Left side, I mean, JL could probably get 12, TBH and JL.
Yeah.
The 12 wish upgrade is so insane.
Oh, I think he gets the score here. Does he?
Maybe.
Oh my God,
Now,
he
no, no,
does.
no, no, go.
Go, go, go. Oh,
Lizzie came
sorry.
back. Lizzie came back. He went left again. Or defend bot pad, man.
It's fine, it's fine. We trade, we get stacks. Oh, we entered. Did we?
Oh,
They entered, they entered.
What
Killed everyone. No,
the-
Zara's OP.
Zara!
They did the thing where they tried to kill Zara. Yeah, well, left side are definitely ahead on XP for the rest of the game.
Double.
That's what you
weakness policy.
think.
I mean, they would have to be something turbo insane for them not to be.
Level 13 Talon. Okay, level 14 Talon, level 14 Zara, level 12 Umbreon. I assume it will be level
they
12
could
Snorlax.
feed XP into the lax if they wanted.
Yeah. But I doubt so. Snorlax is like just standing mid. Yo, relax. Relax.
No, I mean
He's
he
not
can go
relaxed.
he can walk wherever he wants. He doesn't care.
Really?
Sorry.
Are we not gonna pivot bot lane?
Oh fuck it, man. Just
He looks like
play
he's
up.
dead.
Yeah.
No, he's
Like,
not.
I have XP and block. I can do this. I
What the
can't.
fuck? He's out.
Giga chat.
See, I feel like giving up the bot objective and just lax taking their entire jungle and us doing another thing. Like, I don't know.
Or the Lax could have just not done the thing top, and they could have just held bot positioning. But now the
I don't
Mimikyu
know.
died with no full heal.
Is his name Master Wu Wei? I can't really see because of the
Yeah, it's
Joey.
Joey.
the pixelated stream.
Umbreon's 12 and a half.
Oh, wait. The Snorlax is Joey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Joey hates winning.
He hates women?
I think so,
Winning.
Oh, winning. Oh.
Winning.
Bro, there's a lot of Unite players that hate winning, man. I don't know if that's special to Joey. What are you doing? Oh, here he goes.
Oh my, he does not care, bro. Oh.
Bro, the wish is just too huge, man. Oblivion's just fucking nuts. Holy fuck. He's just in.
He's dead.
Yeah, I mean, we trolled this fight.
For
Why are we
fun.
playing? We just hard trolled it. Why are we playing so aggressive into them?
Whoa.
He gets these.
Okay, if Joey steals this, is all forgiven. Oh. He did not.
I don't know. This is just a curse of Mimikyu, man.
It's not the curse of Mimikyu, it's they're just not even
I'm-
thinking.
I'm pretty sure Joey just ran it down for fun.
No, but
Like,
why is the Mimikyu taking a sneak on top of 10 people?
I don't know, why is this Machisel tried to fucking vault switch ball someone from Vision like 4 times in a row? It's the same shit, man. Like, they're just not thinking. Like, there's literally no reason they shouldn't just play left to right, right? Like, why are they playing top to bottom? It's like so much harder to snipe people as intel as well, top to bottom.
Maybe True Room was better here. Maybe.
No, I mean,
Maybe
Sneak was
not.
fine.
I think Snake's better.
I just think Mimikyu is not it.
I mean, their comp is fine, to be honest. I mean, by the time they got to Ray, their comp was like completely fine.
I'm pretty sure the moment they got the top lucky, they were like 70 favorite to win.
Something ridiculous, yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
it's so ridiculous. They get the top Reggie, Joey just doesn't in. They go bot, they get Reggie Ice, and then they just stand mid. Enemy can't walk in.
I mean, if they had Reggie Ice at the Ray fight, it would be so G.
Yeah, but then
Would
they
they? I mean, they might just do the same shit.
And Joey was like, I got XP and block. I can do this. And then bloop, we lost. GG's.
Mimi also just didn't have full heal because he into that bot.
Yeah.
So he didn't have it at Ray.
Heads up play by LG.
Heads up play.
Catch them. To catch the Mimikyu.
Yeah, just a heads up play.
Outside of that final fight, though, right? 73,000 total damage. Machizel at 103,000
Ooh, Machizel.
damage on this
Machizel was
Zera. I think
smurfing.
that was a really,
Oh, sorry, I doubted the Zera.
from Machizel. Had some great looks on that Pokemon. However, that final fight, we did see it start off with the being that
Is Oblivion the one on LG that got kicked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Making sure.
So I was saying,
History lesson.
half of Kiss Kiss is just former LG players.
On the other hand, Luminosity Gaming having some great damage numbers on their side.
Aurora sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
3,000 damage in slash
He's
damage.
played with like Celestial a lot in
Filing
tourneys,
111
just on other
Yeah.
teams.
numbers. Truly tremendous.
Yeah, only like a 600 damage difference between Machisel and Overlord, both getting 6 digits. Very,
It's
very
like heavy
impressive.
stamina is better here.
Honestly, I liked a lot of the picks. I didn't feel
Maybe
like
not,
this was
I
a
don't know.
game that was
Maybe
one
Flair is just too broken.
I mean, certainly there could be things that are
I
different.
mean,
but
if he's
it
XP
didn't
share, I
seem
feel
like
like
anything just, completely
it's
didn't
fine to
work.
just do
I like
Lux, or I mean Slam.
Again, that last
Yeah,
fight
yeah,
just
yeah.
seemed
That's what
really
I
rough.
think.
Unfortunate. It happens obviously to basically every single good team. It's happened to LG before, but if we could see the initiation be a little bit stronger from Kiss Kiss, I mean, they fought themselves into an advantageous position as far as like levels and strength.
Did Mazo win Brazil 15 times?
It's just not how it worked out. So it really
Maybe he's won 15 Brazil tournaments. Sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean,
I won 15 EU tournaments.
things up. They were in that first pick position, right? They
Could be.
probably will be going back to that same well, but Luminosity Gaming with that final pick.
Isn't that insane though? I didn't even play EU the first year.
So
Yeah.
You're watching it right now.
I'm king
Wait,
of
you
the
won
village.
15 times?
We do see
Yeah.
Aurora, like, get an auto attack in to take down
I've won 15 out of 19 of the EU tournaments I've played.
already been done at that point of the game.
I'm king of the villages.
Of course, Uguay's final hope for Kiss Kiss to try to hold this down.
Have you suggested EXP share Darkrai to the team? I actually have. I want to play it.
Very confident in their ability to secure. They step up to the plate.
What do you think about it, Ice?
Very strong security.
I like it.
No?
My team doesn't.
Now that I'm thinking about it, the one
Okay.
thing that I think could have been a great change.
They told me the reasoning is like they don't actually think Dara is good into the speedsters.
Just because there were not a lot of great
Oh, I mean, I just think it's generally good. Yeah, I don't think it's good into this right now.
Yeah. If it's like good, EXP share Dara is like decent. But right now it's not. Maybe you can ask again in 2 patches in the
Yeah, I just
Maybe.
assumed that the speedsters were all going to get cutted, to be honest.
Yeah, next batch.
Surely Copium.
Could also have games like this where all the speedsters get banned.
Yeah, but I mean, Darkrai got nerfed. It feels kind of weird.
Maybe I'm coping, but I really do think a fun adaptation in the situation, and it would only work in a draft like we saw from the bans to kick off that match. We saw 4 speedsters be banned in that matchup. Is we go double defender like we did with the Snorlax and the Umbreon. Then maybe you go double the attacker. Like, you grab the Inteleon already from Bora, and then maybe Oblivion goes something like the Chandelure, like a really good crowd control option.
Can't wait to watch Roll in play.
Love to press their moves.
He'll for sure put out a
I
hey bye.
Curios in no world would go to the Buzzwole in that final pick, though, knowing how their draft actually played.
No Leafeon alternate. I mean, why be Leafeon when the other speedsters are just better?
If they want to elect for that second pick spot, they could have a little bit more variety in that final choice. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I think if
See them
we
giving
change things,
Pen to Zard?
that might need to be looked at.
No way.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
they removed 2 damage offside. Why would they give him pen?
Whether it was the
Yeah.
Shadow Sneaks
Actually,
position, a little bit
yeah,
too
they will
aggressive,
for sure not
or
give him
the
ban.
follow-up. Either way, it was not working for Kiss Kiss whatsoever.
I don't
I
know.
wouldn't be surprised if they buff all the other speedsters though.
I think they should just give Pen to all the speedsters and then nerf the stats on these ones a little, and I don't know.
Like it, yeah.
It's just a stat
How
that
will you-
speedsters get.
How will you nerf Snorlax?
Just lower his stats again, I don't know.
She should have less stats, yeah.
Honestly,
Oh,
Snorlax was in a good, in a solid spot right before they buffed him. They just buffed him because of the skin, right?
Yeah. He was playable, I guess.
It's just annoying the way they do balance. Is like they buff him
Based
on
on
that
the skin.
doesn't need buffs. No, I mean that's whatever. But they buff him on that doesn't need buffs, and then when they nerf it in like a boring way. Like they'll probably just increase Lax's ult cooldown or something. And like I don't know, maybe like nerf flail or something.
I think nerfing the Unite cooldown is fine. It's too short now.
It's been like this though, right? Like I don't know. It is too short.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I like Buzzwole better than what they did last game. They need a secure jungler, and they need
We get
A ring-
we get
a ring.
Snorlax, we get Psyduck, Blissey, we get Inteleon.
I don't know.
they can
Maybe
still get
Buzz-
Umbreon here.
Buzz looks good.
Get
Fuck
Buzzwole.
Umbreon, just go Hooper.
Aside from that, we're seeing exactly the same comps.
Right, whatever.
Yeah, I think they just like the Umbreon more.
I mean,
Isn't JL like a decent hooper, but then he refuses to play hooper? That's what I remember. People told me. Like,
Interesting. Yeah, I think Slash and Honor will probably.
JL has never refused to play
It's happened before. It absolutely could happen again. But
Taurus
I
Moe.
think Curious just gonna be going with our classic damage moves on the Mewtwo Y.
What's up, Christine? Thank you.
Mewtwo Y players that we have.
Now Zug
I
has
know.
to win.
The I know this is fun. I mean, like, I feel like they should have just gone Hooper. If they went Hooper, I really like the draft. I mean, it's really,
they're probably also just like, last game went fine. We entered at Ray.
yeah.
Like, we don't have to change too many things if they're playing the same stuff. Umbreon also
Is
gives
Buzzwole-
them the matchup into Mimikyu, which is nice.
Is Buzzwole good?
This game?
Hmm.
Seems fine,
Yes. Why would it be bad?
Hmm.
The only reason it's bad is because he didn't have a Ranger board, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, you can't really win lane. You can't snowball.
I'll be honest, like, if I was them,
Oh.
I would probably.
Yeah, Snorlax top.
I mean, you do that. I was just saying, you put Snorlax top, or you could invade the Umbreon and just let the Buzzwole solo in, because
Ah,
I
yeah, true.
feel like Duck Blaze probably won't be able to punish it that well, and the Mimikyu's going to be annoyed with the Umbreon instead.
Yeah, with Blissey side up, you don't deal with base with. Can't you just do like Snorlax invade then? And
Yeah, you could do
Umbreon lane?
Snorlax invade as well. It would be
Yeah,
lit.
yeah. That'd
You do
probably
Snorlax
be-
invade, Umbreon into Intel bot would be OP.
Yeah, and then Buzzwole
Oh,
solo
maybe he's
lane.
doing it.
No, they're doing a Buzzwole jungle.
No, he's invading though, yeah.
The Black's invading.
Yeah, but
I
Buzzwole
mean, this
jungle.
is fine too, though.
This iteration.
Doesn't really matter who they put weak side top, right?
Well, the only issue is they have fucking
Oh.
Blaze bottom. And they
The
have a
double
solo.
invading. What the?
But I think LG kind of read it a little.
I mean, they had no reason to put two people top.
I think it's like infinitely better if Umbreon goes bot. No, Blaziken gets to skill for free. GG's. Bora
Still
missed the last
fine.
hit.
Trainer
That's
just skipped the jungle. Said I'm
Yeah.
done with this.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you meant to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow Umbreon's dead. Yeah, I don't know, they just misunderstand it. They should just have someone solo top instead of solo bot.
Agree.
Why is that Buzzwole top, bro? There's a Mewtwo Y, they just come bomb.
Now Blaziken starts off with like 3 stacks. Level 5. Oh, FF. FF.
Run, Uguay. I mean, they got a lot top.
They got a lot, but then it's
I
nothing.
mean, he was fed as well last game, right? I don't know. The stacks are good, but
Wait, the trainer takes stacks this game. I thought he doesn't take
no, he
stacking
doesn't.
usually.
Or lost the blue buff.
FF. Boris tilted out his mind.
I don't know why he's playing. No,
Good look from them to make sure that they're back in their hands, and it will be the Buzzwole falling as Oblivion gets KO'd here on the top side.
Yeah, just way too many members of Luminosity up top.
Wait.
And, we are gonna see now Chisel back up to
They played
make sure
Mewtwo
that
Y
they
Blissey
like,
top.
completely push in.
Yeah.
Points very, very even.
And they solo killed the
Much
Umbreon.
more even
What?
than we're looking
well, the Umbreon tried to stack.
we're seeing
But-
just like little bits of aggression and small scores.
That's not possible, no?
It's just left side doesn't understand laning properly.
Only Kyrios left means that you're a lot less effective together, but
I mean, they had the idea to invade, which is good.
Yeah.
But
They're
just-
like halfway there.
They misread what to do, yeah.
Running 6,000 miles to the east.
Yeah, I mean, JL landing some nice wishes to make sure the damage reduction was there in time. I think the only reason they're able to.
It's a really big kill for the Buzz. Buzz could being big is so big this game because if he's big at Ray, it's really annoying for the Oranders.
They haven't slammed this game though, it's just better, I think.
Slash and Kyrios combined for a KO on the top side, and now that Regieleki is as good as theirs, unless Uguay lands a wild Snorlax play.
Duck being stuck solo bot.
currently steal, but interesting. We're actually just going to see Luminosity walk away from the Regia.
Left side is so confused.
It's not so much that they really want it right now, but again, they have a tier 2 available, so if this gets pushed down, they're really going to have to defend it. Overlord on bottom, soloing this Regia steal. Nobody even close enough to try and steal that away. A little bit of a score as well from Slash in that bottom.
It's kind of hard to believe.
LG's XP is going to be so OP.
Yeah, the left side is just completely misunderstood Unite.
And it does look like they're trying to be aggressive, rotating through the east central area.
Okay, where are we going? What's up, plan, lads?
I like how LG played around it though. Curios hiding out in that tall grass for as long as they could, trying to play for vision, let the team know if it's a Regieleki push or if it's a big rotate from Kiss Kiss. And now they have a good angle on both. Overlord find themselves in a dangerous position right now, going in 1v3.
Well, hey, making it work decently well. Oblivion coming in with the Unite and is not able to actually get
Spaghetti-o.
They're all dead.
But only are getting
How much is that kills? Those.
It's not gonna matter.
Spaghetti-o.
Members now down, and Trainer looking so good on this Mimic U, getting the triple. What is that, a quadra? I don't know, just a triple.
Why did Machizo leave / get kicked from OJ?
Big deal, but Trainer saying,
There was some stuff that went down, I think. It happened on Twitter.
this is supposed to happen in this match.
Machizo doesn't like orange.
Yeah, that's actually what it was.
He likes purple.
I actually think Latin and break top mitigates how badly we played this game, so ready to do it. If we're gonna kill this guy. Don't we have Blissey ult?
I mean, that was kind of sick, though.
Once again, 2 members down from Kiss.
Trainer, he used the Mimikyu ult to knock it smack down.
Pretty consistently. Wow, a great heavy slam to jump over that center.
I don't know, they just went for a kill, they can't kill.
I don't think there's any chance you get away. Are they gonna get the score in? Oh my
Well,
goodness.
the Umbreon ulted the Mimi ult, but I think if they just waited the Mimi ult and then held the Umbreon ult for the Blissey ult, maybe they could
It's
kill
still
him.
hard. It's still hard, I think.
No.
You use Sandy in the bot lane.
I mean, YouTube is top. They don't know he's top.
No, they don't know.
Like,
We're still Sandy.
Yeah,
Let's go.
We
We get reset.
Blaze is dead. Yeah.
Okay. Yo. Last hit, please. Okay, nice.
They got it.
The game is playable. Dude, this Sarah character might be better than what I thought.
No, Zara's OP as fuck. It's just... It's annoying sometimes, because you need the other team to hit you. Most annoying thing for Zara is poke, so it's pretty good into the enemy team, it's just annoying.
It's poke?
Like if you get hit, right?
Oh, it's bad into
and
poke.
Yeah, you lose all your health,
Yeah,
then you can't function as a character.
it sucks.
But he's actually he's Zara doesn't really have bad games. He's just in games where he's less good. But you can pretty much always play Zara.
I played Felix into Zera today.
Is that good?
I feel I was winning all the time.
Yeah, I
He
feel
put me
Well,
into
Lex
two.
is just OP, though.
Felix might fuck up Zara, to be honest. I can't
He
lie.
put me into like 2 people and then I just like smack them, and they died.
The thing is, like, the way Zera works is he also starts to, like, pop off as he starts taking damage, right? But
Yeah,
Laxus
it's the
does
same
the
as
same
Phil.
thing, but better.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to get the finish, but unfortunately, not gonna be able
All things
to
considered,
get any
LG managed to
scare
throw
from
the
Trainer. Looks like JL
EXP
might
lead for
go down
fun.
to Curios in the end. There's still, I mean, this is just fighting to fight to fight. That's what it's been, but
Spaghetti.
last
Whoa.
night, that was a gross overheat from
I mean, you
the
just volt switch too early. I don't know.
I got some notes for our NA Mimic.
Using no rush to volt switch. Yeah, Zara is...
No, I have to go do something. I'll be back.
Okay, see ya.
Okay, see ya.
See ya.
Believable story, by the way. Has to go do something.
Ooh, we shouldn't be telling the Easterners that Zara's good, by the way. That shit's annoying to play against.
Can't let the Koreans start playing it again, man.
Okay, let's see if Bora can hit a shot. Boom!
This is scary. This could end up being the fight. That's a really big aggressive
Uh-oh.
push from Kiss Kiss. Chisel already going
Oh,
down.
Zara ended.
Means Unite coming out, and that's going to be 2 members down now for Kiss Kiss. This looks like this will be the final fight. Curios
Oh, trying to full fight about Zara. Uh-oh.
From Luminosity got that final hit there.
Bussy died.
Only Oblivion left in fighting position. Uguay as well is going to be there towards that center area, so it's not going to be the
We just
easiest
try to
for them in the world to
max
try and
range
break
this
down
smackdown.
They're
Oopsie.
trying, though. They're going for it. Uguay does not have the Unite left. There's going to have to
GG.
be a huge steal, but no. Oblivion once, I'm sorry, the Overlord.
I don't know. They just tried to full fight without Zara because Zara entered.
Can't beat the overheat.
I just don't understand why we have to be so late to the bot objective. If we want to commit it to that hard, we can just be there earlier.
Oopsie. It was an oopsie poopsie doopsie poopsie.
To deposit their 50 points to get that hundo burger, but unfortunately no replace shield, no way to help them in that rapid scoring attempt. And Luminosity Gaming, of course, our current monthly North American champions, as well as our current EUIC champions. It feels like this team is in a championship form that we have never quite seen from this roster, and they are dominating yet again. This will be a 2-1 finish in our winners final.
Is it okay to say I love Zugrug? Yeah, this is a safe space for Zugruggers.
I mean, the accolades, the trophy case is getting, you know, honestly, a little too full, some would say. I think we got to clear some stuff out, but I'm sure they will make room for a travel award to NAIC.
Yeah, they're just giving them away. If you walk up to an LG player and you're like, hey, can I have any of your extra trophies? They're like, oh, here. And they send you a whole bag. They're like, we're just trying to get these gone wholesale because we're just
We take in Zug refugees. Yeah.
Certainly well earned as we get that, you know, that awkward 30-second unite moment where
We're accepting the asylum seekers.
Comeback. So the way, though, I got to say, the LG draft, I feel like the first match that we saw them in winners today was what I would have expected from this meta, but the second two, which is obviously, you know, the ones from this set, really interesting.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that they've got some backup plans. I wouldn't even call them backup plans, but some alternative strategies that are looking really good into the current meta. They knew what to do when all of
Alright, so now it's Zug versus Sea Dog. Winner of that plays Kiss Kiss. Winner of that plays LG.
I think they're in a great spot to win today.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, really interesting banning phase. I mean, to be honest, from both these teams, kind of a handshake.
Oh, yeah.
Both these major speedsters, and then in both
We accept all, yeah, the Zugrug haters, they can come by too. Why are they banning anyone that mentions Zugrug? That's so weird.
I do think that is a major part of why that ends up over the
Twitch mods are just, it's not even Pokemon Unite, it's just how it always is in any game.
Bang, bang.
Curious with 86,000 damage. Slashcan sticking to that healing egg set as well on the Blissey in both games.
I cannot not point out Machizzle, 96.
They don't like the word penetration either, the new speedster stat. Yeah, that's just unfortunate.
But this is a pick that is like pretty interesting, and I feel like we didn't talk about it all that much, but it did seem like it worked out despite the fact that they lost the set. Like that seemed like a great pick for them, and a good kind of example of why it's like being picked in a lot of other regions right now and doing well in a lot of.
They real mods or bot AI? I mean, I think it's this actual, it's real people.
In these games, and fortunately, just wasn't enough. Just a little bit, maybe. I mean, it's not that the damage wasn't enough. It was just maybe the coordination. Some of the fights where LG was just on top.
Do you think they'll ban me if I go and type Zug is hot?
Get another look though on Kiss's side. You know, they're going to be headed down to our losers bracket. They're going to be playing in our losers
Probably.
finals for win that losers semifinal.
Go try. Okay, I don't care. I'll try.
Not out of this tournament, they have a chance to rally back. I'm really
All
curious
right.
if their draft is going to change all that much, or
Don't
if they
get
just go back to
banned.
the drawing board in some of those early
That's
games,
fine.
situations, and, you know, try to not let this match get too out of hand.
Is Zug next? Zugrug is so hot.
1 and 2, and never really let Kiss back into the game.
Yeah, LG basically looked. They were just. They were.
Alright, look, I made it out just fine. It's fine.
Most of their fights, they
Guys, oh god, I'm gone.
they wanted to do it, and on the other side,
Message deleted by moderator.
say that it's like a particular
Why?
that Oblivion was on had some interesting choices to be made. And
Why? I don't understand.
kind of figuring out how to.
Why can't you just say a player's hot? He's on fire.
We saw the, you know, obviously like Mimikyu's great, Buzzwole's great.
Sorry, I meant he's doing so well.
Unfortunately,
It's like he's on fire.
Oblivion in, getting KO'd. We actually get to see him get KO'd right there.
Literally 1984.
It's something to do with like how their comp worked versus how Luminosity's comp worked. I don't know. I'd have to like look at maybe a little bit more of the match to really think about it myself. But that did seem to be a part where they weren't all.
The thing that I had with the HOTS mod, that was the Alarak and Tyrande rework.
I do think Kiss Kiss is a strong squad. Unfortunately, they weren't able
That was a funny time as well.
We're gonna get to see a little bit more from them in the losers side of the bracket, and Overlord a couple times in a row on this.
What is the revelation OJ prophecy today? I think the matches today go beyond prophecy. The only thing I can predict is that Zugrug will be hot.
In the way that they did in that matchup specifically, we're going to be getting an interview with one of the Luminosity gaming players rather quickly, and I really do think we got to talk about their drafts a little bit, because between their match number 1 against Team YouTube and their match number 2 now against Kiss Kiss, they are very different looks, and I'm wondering if that's from specific preparation for teams, knowing the NA rosters they've battled with, night in, night out for so many years now, or if it's simply just we know this matchup is good. So we are going to be bringing in Overlord for
He's on fire.
Luminosity Gaming, crushing it on the Blaziken. 2 matches in a row. Overlord, congratulations on finding yourself in yet another grand final. You were looking fantastic out there. How are the vibes in the LG camp today?
Yeah, I mean they're definitely pretty high. Going in the grand finals. There's definitely a pretty. I mean, this has been a really interesting patch, I'd say. One of the most interesting patches they've ever released. So definitely going in this tournament is a little worrisome, but we definitely pulled together. A big fan of the way our drafts are going right now. Obviously, being trainer, very proficient on like the speedster characters that are in the meta.
Is Overlord upside down? No, I think he just has one of those like bunk beds that he's on the bottom.
Because it's like from a little bit further back, but this was the first time that we saw you not playing
Maybe he's upside down.
He might be upside down, guys.
I know that as far as at least that I've ever seen. What happened that made you two not like switch those roles earlier on? Because it was great to see Trainer on it, and you obviously switching.
He's just Spider-Man.
I mean, Trainer has been, he's been passing Urshu for like the last month or so, and he's definitely more known on like the single strike style, the Red Bear. But he's definitely been pressing his Water Bear as well. His Water Bear is very good, but I just prefer being the Blaziken. I think one of my priority picks. It definitely feels like it's pretty easy for me to like call the game and like shot call the game when you're playing the Blaziken, because it's kind of like centralized around the Blaze. It has like the objective rip, the objective secures, like the big overheat secures and whatnot. So it's just something that fits my role the best.
Makes sense. That makes sense. Now, I have a more lighthearted question, I guess. I mean, obviously, your team's so successful, and we always laugh. It's a rarity when you don't have, like, a 6-digit damage number game at the end of the tournament. But now, I mean, Trainer's putting up those numbers. Curios is getting a lot of those numbers in the knockouts. Is there a little bit of scoreboard checking amongst your team after every game, being like, hey, I did it again? Like, do you have a running total in your mind? You're like, I got the most damage this tournament, or is that not even a thought for your team?
I mean, we like to joke about it a lot, especially when like Odd or one of the XP share attackers ends up out damaging Kyrios or Trainer or me sometimes. We definitely like to make fun of them for it, but no, I mean damage isn't like it's not like the objective of the game. The team that does the most damage is going to win the game. So at the end of the day.
And I gotta ask, we were just talking about it. You had some very, very different drafts as far as like the bans and what you were denying between your first set of.
Yeah, it does look like he's just upside down.
Obviously, no speedsters at all going into the second one. Is that something that's more based on who you're fighting and just the fact that
It's like when Spider-Man comes down from the web upside down.
Just kind of a reflex as far as
Underlord.
Ban and just how things work out, like a strategy that you create.
No, that's too funny.
Yeah, I mean.
What's he saying? I can't hear him.
I'd say you have a lot more leniency because with like so many speedsters being in the meta right now, being able to like choose 2 of them is very beneficial. But we don't mind,
Oh, I got the hangout, but I'm just too tired. I have to go fucking sleep.
Alright, see ya.
Yeah.
Because we're still, pretty confident in like like our Blissey Blaziken comms, for example, and our Urshifu comms, something that we're pretty confident on. So yeah, we don't mind either way.
That makes sense. Well, Overlord, thank you so much for your insight. It was awesome.
Before Toon left, he said that Zugrug is hot.
Later today, we are going to be jumping to a very short break, and when we come back, we'll be
Yeah, I'm pretty tired too, guys, but We'll finish out the NA tourney. You know the best thing about New Orleans, like the events being in New Orleans, is that they do the badge pickup at the airport. Like, it's actually so lit. If you've ever had to go to an IC and understand what badge pickup, how annoying it can be sometimes, you can just get your badge at the airport. Oh, I guess if we're going early, we might not. It's usually there like 2 days before, but maybe we might go too early to do that. But it's fine. I mean, if you're there early, it's like not that big of a deal. It's mostly for like, people coming like the last couple days. Is it diff for players? I think spectators can too at the airport, but yeah, no. Players, sometimes the badge pickup can be annoying. The lines are just too big. Because they also make you do like some media day stuff, right? Sometimes. Oh, yeah, I'm a player.
Hello, everyone, and
Like before you get your luggage or after? It's after. I think it's after, yeah. I forget.
To NAIC for the final stretch. These are the final stretch play-ins. Doob Snacks, we've got an exciting one coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna see orange.
Yeah, it's like it's definitely after. It's like when you are getting ready to do your Uber
To the losers part of this bracket yesterday, pretty early
or bus.
on as well. Revelation. We've already got a draft. We're just gripping and ripping. We're going straight through this. Again, you've mentioned it, speedster meta. And
I'm gonna be honest. I don't mind the EU casters. I think they're cool. You know, especially Kello. I think Kello's real cool. But I definitely miss having Spraggles and Dupe Snacks cast my games. Sag. At least at NAIC we'll get it in Worlds.
And by banning one of them, you kind of give one for free to the juicers, right? So it doesn't look like that's where they want to start. They're going to ban
And
Sableye,
Zoinks.
a very
And
underrated
Wonderchef.
Pokemon that Roland is known for.
Nola Airport's nice. Yeah, it's nice.
They're going to grab one of these two powerful choices.
To be honest, with airports and airlines, at least for me, after traveling so much, I don't care about the good ones. I just don't want to have a bad one. If my experience is mid, I'm happy. Anything short of mid is like annoying.
Psyduck, because that's been a very pivotal Pokemon to all these teams winning games all weekend long.
Now we see Roland grab the Blissey here.
Better than LAX.
Is available, and the juicers didn't
I had an okay time in LAX. It was okay. Ohio Airport was also okay.
That Zacian, we've seen this a lot for their side. One big reason is we don't really know
Giga ass.
OG wants to play.
Okay, so let's think about this draft.
Zacian, he looks great. Otherwise, who knows? But that being said,
So the Duck high pick is definitely because it's like a OJ comfort.
for the juicers,
The thing about
outside of
Duck into Blissey though is like Blissey counters a lot of the stuff Duck wants to do.
insanely good.
Yeah, I mean, the only
I-
switch out is maybe you want
Revelations Ho is how they won yesterday, but I don't think it's good into Intel is the thing.
everywhere right there to support the team.
Right, because like Intel like is very pokey.
Meta gross pick by Revelation here.
And it outranges the poke that the Ho can do.
Has been using Ho-Oh quite consistently.
I like OJ's draft much more here.
Didn't quite get the win, but
Much better than the drafts they were doing yesterday as well.
you know, this is what happens when we're in a speedster meta. It changes the tech.
They're putting the speedster in the jungle. They have a
Deep
top
into
stable
the
top lane
need
ish,
to try and win.
strong bot lane. Like this is their bread and butter.
Say, you know, compared to
This Zug locks, guys. I think Zug is gonna have
range, but
like
Mewtwo has incredible
like
ability.
pretty much 0 games of locks for the rest of his tourney. Maybe he'll get like 1 or 2.
Regular move on Mewtwo Y. Plus, if you're running Psystrike, you have this unstoppable, sure hit at range. I really like this pick into this meta. We were seeing some Miraidon earlier, and I have to say, I don't feel like Miraidon is it, but I do feel like Mewtwo Y is a really solid choice.
Oh
We are
wait, I can't see
seeing
the YouTube chat.
Semifinals. Orange Juicers versus
Mr. T.
before Doob Snacks.
Thanks for the 10 pounds. So happy for you, bruv.
Juicers down
PogChamp.
To see those games on broadcast.
They don't want us to lax. I mean, they let us lax in the finals finally.
Go today. If the Juicers have changed anything, or if we're about to see revelations, send them home.
Well, we know the Juicers are playing with the things that they like.
Zug's doing well with the tree though.
Well, my question is, why isn't anybody banning Zacian?
That is really the question for me as well. I do feel like if I'm playing into the Juicers, of course, Sableye is an absolute nightmare.
The reason why you can't ban Zacian into the Juicers is because look at the things Revelation banned. They banned Lax Sableye, two of their most comfort picks. And what happens if you don't let OG play Zacian? He's just going to play Lucario. I don't think it actually makes a difference what he's on.
Game 1, let's get after it.
Yeah, here we go. Kratos getting an early secure right there. Close to their level 5. They're going to move in on Dispenza right there. Possibly picking up the KO, but OG is in trouble. Now they gave that.
It's fine, it's fine. Good trade.
Right here. If they are able to stay
Sea Dog? Oh, he missed the leafage? Oh, it doesn't matter.
But they're able to take down Talon regardless.
That is a W for Revelation. You know, getting OG down, getting Kratos.
Haha, you fools. I can play Tree too. Tree is significantly weaker than Lax right now. In many ways. But yeah, I mean, Zug's doing well in the tree, so it's not a big deal. Uh-oh. We're inting top. Why are we inting top, guys?
We are seeing exactly what happened to the Juicers right here as they are losing on the top path. However, bottom path looking pretty dang good for them.
I love Swaggles and Doofsnacks. I genuinely do. They're like my favorite casters. I don't know if they do it on purpose or if it's just like a bias I have, but it feels like the way they cast against the Juicers, it's like they're like they want them to lose. Anyone else get that feeling? Maybe I'm just crazy.
We have the tree online. We've got the Drizzle moving forward, playing invisibility here. Roland struggling to evolve.
Not that they want them to lose. That's not a good way to put it. It just feels like I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I just get a different kind of feeling. They're biased against them? Okay. I just wanted to know if I was crazy for having that feeling. They don't. Thing is, OJ's won a lot of tournaments this year, right? Like it's not like LG's just been winning everything. Don't get me wrong, LG's the most successful team right now for sure, but I don't know.
Yeah, this is going to be really tough for the Juicers to deal with, and we're seeing a little bit maybe of what happened in those off-broadcast matches. Pika Diff in some trouble right here.
Well, it's because like OJ is in the lower bracket, and it's like something goes wrong for them, and it's like, oh, makes sense why Revelation beat them earlier, and it's like, I just feel weird. I don't know. Drama on last year's LCQ where some player yelled at the casters. At NAIC, there were some disagreements between OJ and Doobsnacks, but I think Doobsnacks is a professional. I don't know if it's that. Did that in all the games? Yeah. I usually watch the OJ games. Like if I'm not streaming, I don't watch with the casters. But that's just because I prefer to watch the games muted. Personally. Remember Sprago's accident no word on stream? I feel like I remember this maybe happening, but I don't remember what it was. You just think that because you think Zug is hot. Oh, true. I do think that.
Now we've got a little bit of a trap. Celestial seeing the players move in. They go straight for them, sitting on top of them. Blitz assistance on time to save OG, and that's going to be a
They're getting effed? Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, like, I feel like I've deleted it from my memory, but I do think it happened, yeah. Okay, let's focus up on this game. Metagross ult, Indization, Brave Bird. Nice.
As you like to say, the Coliseum into the Mausoleum. They really dug their own grave right there. It was a perfect place for the Brave Bird to land, Doobsnacks.
Oh, it's like a big target painted on the ground, and Kratos is all good with hitting that one. They've already done it twice within the last 30-ish seconds. So Orange.
Yeah, maybe he said fricked.
Kratos is huge.
You're allowed to say that.
For the game this go around.
Yeah, Kratos looking fantastic right here. Every single opportunity they have on the Juicers to stun or set up any kind of disruption on the side of Revelation is met with a massive flame.
They gotta, like, you know what? The Ho buff was the spray that you can get on Ho. It's so broken. I can't see anything.
Straight on top of Zugrug is Pika Diff going lead.
It just feels like he's always in fire spin.
A big ring of fire on the ground. Trevor Unite is popped into the back line. Metagross is down first again. Poor Lunier. OG trying to make it happen. Nice Ho-Oh Unite to pick back at least the Metagross, but can they leverage it? They do. They get 3 down now in concert.
I don't know. I feel like OJ just is not good into playing into this whole thing. The way that they play is like they like take a lot of trades in these team fights, and sometimes they take good trades, so it works out. But you have to have cleaner fights in the Ho, because Ho doesn't actually offer any crowd control from the tank spot, right? The low XP Ho doesn't give much CC. It's giving a little bit of poke.
And here we go. The snipe shots go a little wide. Lunier coming in right here. Big time Metagross Unite.
Oh, meta ult, but then he chained it with Zen Headbutt. OG got top. Missed the snipe. Big Brave Bird? Oh, he didn't get the aerial ace on Duck. It was risky, though. There's another Brave Bird in 2. Nice. Eject. Peckin'. Nice.
You can't lose sight of this Talon Flame. It's moving too fast. It's dealing too much damage, and it is all in the face of Revelation. Kratos, I mean, this is their game. They've been a walking highlight reel, and they've really...
Intel Battle Pass should be banned.
Yeah, and now we do
Yeah, I mean, other games actually do this, right? Other games actually do this, where the skins are too distracting or too flashy, and they ban them in comp, but I have a feeling that Unite would never do it.
Difficult to deal with if it catches not only 1 but 2 or 3 members of Revelation. You could see
It's actually like, it's like funny to talk about as a meme, but on Ho, it feels like you can't tell when he has fire spin up. It's like, because of Ho's model, it's just too huge. Hitboxes get messed up in League skins. I mean, yeah, if you think Unite has like bad coding or whatever, League's like literally built on a house of cards made of spaghetti.
It looks like they are looking for this Inteleon right here, which doesn't surprise me. It's going to be hard to deal with the Zacian. It's going to be difficult to deal with the Talon once it gets that...
Advertise the skins in pro play? I would agree with that argument if they gave us unlocked accounts. But having to pay for my own skins is a meme, no? Like, imagine advertising a product you have to pay for.
They're just going to eat a few snipe shots and have to walk their way home. It looks like Psyduck is going to base in this moment. The Juicers just waiting for their opportunity.
They give the world's people some skins, but like, they're like, oh, you only get a couple.
Right, the snipe shots just keep flying by Noob Snacks, and it is going to be Revelation that has to start something. The fire spin moves in.
Straight into the background. Now they're going to move forward very quickly. We need a pop.
Big tree ult, big Zug ult. Uh-oh. The Blissey ult didn't resolve. Uh-oh. Somehow Flareon's is doid. Brave Bird secure, OGS secure. Uh-oh. Even if he gets a kill here, they can whole res him. Yeah, there it is. Uh-oh. Blissey's back? No.
No, it's just a hair too late. Taken by the Mewtwo-Y.
Beautiful stuff. A really nice fight. You know,
I think I know how. I mean, it's just, I was just going to suggest what we do, but I really think in this tournament, just let Zug carry, man. Flareon's put on the light bulb, play Mew or whatever, and just let Zugrod take the wheel for Eternity. Give Jesus the wheel. Like, it's not that Flareon's is playing bad, it's just, this meta's just too weird, man. I mean, he's never getting flail locks, guys. Samon's gonna be permabanned.
But you got to tip the cap. I mean, that was a revelation call on the
Give Zug Jesus the wheel. Yeah, it's time. It's time to bring out evil Zugrug. It's time to bring out Carrick.
Set things ablaze. Revelation followed through, and they found critical knockouts early. Roland.
I mean, Zug does really well with Curse Hornleech. The only time I've ever duoed with Zug is we played Comfy Curse Hornleech. I remember.
For Kratos to crash land in and get some knockouts.
You know what I gotta say? I really liked about Revelations.
He's got the hands for it.
Was they had multiple members of Juicers down, and they kind of start hitting Ray, and they recognize, you know, like.
And I think get Roland off the Blissey, man. Put Roland on a mon he can have fun with. I mean, Revelation kind of drafted in a way to not let Roland have fun, right? They banned Sableye first pick Duck.
Does not have the opportunity to brave bird in from the Reddit bush and secure that.
The Reddit bush.
Because they had OG there as well, and the Zacian Unite move has a great secure window as well.
But wait, Hoopa was just up. Yeah, Roland should just play the Hoopa. They like Hoopa as well. Yeah, put Roland on the Hoopa, put Zug on a carry, and put Flareons on like Mew or something. Gee. That's my draft adjustments.
Great fight. You know, when you get a catch like that, especially when Blissey goes down at Rayquaza without its Unite move going off, you know this is your moment, right? I mean, that's massive. You have to take this opportunity to fight right there. Look at the stats, by the way. I wanted to call out Lumiere there on the Metagross in their face all game.
Yeah, I mean, this is an okay game to be meta for sure. Thing about Metagross into Blissey is like if you're not careful as the Blissey player, you're kind of just giving more gyro ball stacks. And sometimes it's unavoidable, and especially in the early game.
We saw specifically them use the Unite move, you know, the calculating crash, but the math wasn't right for them today because it was Kratos crash landing getting KO'd.
So just like this, win or go home, do you think the call has to come from Zug or the team has to give Zug the keys? I mean, it's like a two-way street for sure, right? It's not. It's never like. It depends on the team and their environment, but for these guys, I think it could just come from either side. It could be Flareons being like, I'm gonna stop trolling. I'll just play Mew. Or it could be Zug being like, frick you guys. I'm taking the light bulb off.
They put some pressure on Force Revelation to retreat. But they knocked out the Metagross in.
Zug's just gonna be like, Flareon, stop trolling, put the light bulb on. I don't care what you're playing, put the goddamn light bulb on.
Yeah, and here we have the Unite move, Brave Bird right in there, not able to take down OG on that Zacian. It felt like one interesting thing from this match. Oh yeah, there was the canceled Unite move from the Blissey. It does go down very quickly, as well as the Inteleon. So now you have Revelation kind of start Ray, and they see at the top of the pit, there's Zacian, there's Talon. They decide to send multiple members away to deal with them right now. They pick up the KO on Zacian, and then they force Kratos' Unite move. Kratos peels away. He actually
I don't know, like
this Brave Bird. Maybe hits one, I can't remember. But this Brave Bird does not.
Oh yeah, this Brave Bird not hitting anything is actually really bad. So Brave Bird gives you 25% damage reduction per target hit, up to 3 targets. So if you hit it on 3 people, for the next 5 seconds, you're taking 75% reduced damage. So, but if you miss it, then, you know, you just died. You know what would look good on you? True. Did Zug ever take the light bulb? Take off the light bulb with me on TTV? So when we played, the light bulb didn't work exactly the same. You couldn't really play 2 light bulbs. So Zug actually never used to have the light bulb on. It would be me. Except for like a couple day period where I took it off to put Score Shield on, and Zug was not happy. Especially because I was like the first person to actually understand how XP share worked. And then we would win tournaments and I'd be like, these guys are idiots. They're not playing XP share. It's so broken. And then, you know, people caught on. And then I took it off for like a week.
Be amazing in this meta. In fact, if you do look at the Inteleons,
Just, you know, I just wanted a little bit of freedom.
than the Psyduck on the other side of the board. So they definitely
But yeah, back then, especially in 113, you couldn't play 2 light bulbs.
No, and that
You couldn't play it at all until the patch after regionals. They bug fixed it, or a quote unquote bug fixed it. Because the way it used to work before is the 70, you know, the 130 split that happens only happened if you were the lowest XP guy. So you couldn't wear it on multiple people on your team because in one lane it would just do nothing. But then they fixed that after regionals. And obviously we didn't play after regionals, so it never really happened like that. And then year 2, attackers were pretty strong, so I mean Otter just played damage Mew most of the time, so we didn't need to do that either.
Right, so there's a comfort level thing. Unsurprisingly, Revelation going straight back to Psyduck and Meowscarada both look decent that game. Why switch?
All right, I mean they're doing the same draft. I don't know.
On this Zacian, I'm not sure what our next pick is going to be like. Oh, Zugrug deciding to take away.
Yo, they're doing the Ho-Oh?
In the Ho-Oh. This is going to be interesting because
I don't know if I like this.
Personally, if I'm Revelation, I would take this from them right now just to see if there's anything else OG would like to play.
Is Zug a Ho?
Seen it yet. However, they decide that they're going to steal away the Inteleon. For me, that didn't feel like much of a difference.
Zug does not seem like a Ho to me. I haven't talked to Zug about this much, but I know Zug really well, the stuff that he likes to play. Like just the style that he likes to play, and I feel like Zug does not like being the Ho. But I mean, maybe they think Revelation can't win without it, so it's fine. He's gonna be so bored. Exactly, it's too boring.
EXP share on the Mew. He is an incredible Mew player, and I think this is a really solid setup for him. We've talked about it before. The best looks from Juicers today have been.
I do agree with them just playing Mew.
Has his face on a wanted poster. I mean, this guy is just carrying super hard, and it doesn't really feel like Zugrug, right? He feels kind of like one of the more supportive team.
It's evil Zugrug. They don't understand.
A classic tank player, and right now he, is making a lot of plays that are carrying games.
He is, and I want to see him carry this squad by going straight at the other team, screaming like a banshee. Why not? We've said, you and I specifically, how much we dislike.
Not a fan of Hoization because of how coin hungry they both are. Guys, the Ho being money hungry is like kind of a meme, right? The only thing about Ho needing coins is that 2 things. 1, you don't want your Ho to die right before Rayquaza, and 2, you don't want your Ho to back cap right before Rayquaza to lose its money, right? Those are the 2 ways that Ho won't have money for Ray. Those are also 2 things that Ho shouldn't be doing anyways. Your Ho shouldn't be trying to cap. It's too big of a bird to be on that side of the map. And your guy shouldn't be dying. So you just don't die. You just need good Ho math. It's all about Ho math. They're not the final stretch trophy. These guys are memers, man.
Orange Juicers, your purple team. Revelation, your orange team as we head into game number 2. All right, go ahead.
Oh, man. I mean, I don't know. The trophy situation's just a meme, right? Like, I can't blame either side. Like, the casters are going to meme about it, but the players deserve a trophy too, so it's just a funny situation. It's the trophy situation. It might be. It might be. I don't know. We talked about it a lot in person as well. And both sides had their reasons.
Actually has an insane burst in its move leafage, and I think a lot of players don't. First off, we just don't play against Meowscarada a lot in general, right? But that burst is massive. The secure is incredible, but it also picks up huge KOs. Meowscarada kind of struggles.
Some player he did not name.
To get to level 6 before it starts getting its other moves. but man, that first burst with leafage is really something.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
over-rotating are the juicers to really try and take advantage.
it's a lose-lose situation is the problem.
Going to try and create some space, and it's Kratos that goes down early. Dispenza eats a boost.
Nice kick. Oh, he's
there
dead.
to get one. Can they get
It's just a lose-lose situation.
They get sorted out by
The casters have no control or power over the prize distribution, so arguing with them is more or less pointless. But I think the disconnect is the casters not taking the side of the players, and them just saying like, just be happy that you won, you got the prize money and stuff. But you know, I don't know. Everyone plays for recognition at the end of the day, and not having something to take home is sad. I don't know. Like, I'm very proud of my trophy that I have. Like, I wouldn't give it up for anything. And yeah, nowadays the trophies are worth more than the prize pools themselves. So if you need the money, being able to sell some of your prize, like, not, it wasn't only the trophy, right? They didn't get the championship prize card. They didn't get the trophy. They didn't get the recognition of like being on the prize, the trophy ceremony.
Because the revive is on the other side, but I want to mention that because I loved it when I saw it last game.
Dispenza doing a great job with the Psyduck Surfs to reposition players on the juicers and make it difficult for them to go.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish, and maybe this is something me or some of the other players need to organize, but I just wish that they, when they were coming up with the format for these things, they would just consult some of the teams and be like, what do you think? But they kind of just roll the dice and do their own thing every time.
Yeah, that was great by the juicers. You knew Zugrug was just waiting that entire time, seeing what they could do to possibly get that fire spin back online. Nice big secure here.
The way it worked, the way NAIC is this year is better for sure. But they could have had it like this last year.
3 or 4 of them in that exchange. Definitely worth his weight as a Blissey. Body blocking.
Well, this year it's just one tournament. The NA regionals will be online, and NAIC is like EUIC, where it's a global, like, international event.
Members of Revelation down here on the bottom path. Roland does not go down to that snipe shot, but we do have them continuing to push here. Bravebird finds them in the bush. Huge.
All right, let's lock in on OJ. We've been yapping too much. How's Zugrug doing?
Bravebird is there, trying to go for the foul play, reposition to get some time in. But those points are going to go in, and now Lunier is there just in time to take a ton of damage. Dispenza going to have to be there, flame sweep back through.
Zug's in the top lane. It's already weird.
And now it's the Mew that takes credit. So this team is moving very well against around evil Zugrug.
Yeah, I mean,
Evil Zugrug.
against evil Zugrug here. However, I mean, things
Evil
are
Zugrug
going
mentioned.
pretty well for the juicers. 97 right now, 29.
He's still pretty hot though.
Like game
True.
one where they had a pretty good handle on it. Celestial in this top path.
What if the players, or I mean, sorry, what if the casters say Zugrug is hot? Can the mods ban them? Then what happens?
It's going to be tough for Revelation to work their way in, especially around the fire spin. But there's the Unite move by the Psyduck in, and Flareon's gets a KO.
Admins would.
Gets a secure on the Regieleki.
Yeah, I don't know.
The value that a Mew
Casters get muted.
Electro ball in, sets up the fire spin on top of Celestial.
Chinese teams invited to NAIC? No idea yet. It would be cool if they were, but no clue.
Switch back through. Can they get a knockout? No, they can get dealt with themselves as OG goes down.
Zug's bringing them back.
From the Ho-Oh, and we're going to pull OG right back into the mix. Flame sweep goes straight.
I don't know. I do think Ho in this series is OP because both of these teams like to brawl way too much. And it's just like if both sides damage players are full sprinting it down, right? Like they're sprinting it down with no regard for their life, then the side that has Ho is probably going to win.
I kind of love seeing these attackers in NA start to switch to these more supportive attack roles. It feels like it really fits them.
It really does. Regirock getting shredded. Bliss assistance on OG. Bravebird secures. And the snipe shot comes through, deals some damage, but they're about to get collapsed on. OG comes
Get your ass in there.
Separation. The Bravebird straight to the back line. Gets him 3 instantly. as the Masquerade is trying to fight in the front, but they are 4v1.
But in principle, I don't actually think the hoe is that good. I just think it might work this series because of the way that things are. Because of the way that it is, you know. I think that things are the way that they are because of the way that they are.
Here is looking even better for the Juicers than game number 1. Game number 1 they looked solid, but this just seems to be a
Egg
much
Blissey.
better setup for them.
Yeah,
Still
I
have
mean,
Kratos absolutely demolish
Intel kind of makes things weird because Intel's like the one character in the meta that has a lot of poke, so you're incentivized to go healing into it.
really powerful.
But I don't know, Blissey's just awkward when you're into Intel Duck or Intel Meow, which he's into both. Because into Duck, into Meow you want Safeguard, and then into Intel you want Eggs. I guess they don't care if someone goes down at the Ray fight due to like not having Safeguard, because they'll just res them and heal them back. Maybe that's the idea.
So incredibly close right there, landing with that Brave Bird. I mean, almost taking down 3 more members of Revelation. You can see OG in his top path, just seeing what he can take away from Pika Diff right here. Nice situation for the Juicers. Zacian, of course, rips through objectives very well.
Nouns take off all their clothes on stage and continue to play nonchalantly. Guys, I think they're talking about like naked in-game, like no skins at all, not IRL. Adesu barely owns any skins in Unite. Most of the mons he plays are naked.
They've got enough experience to battle with.
Yeah, and here we go. Just seeing how they want to engage in this fight. Obviously, it's up to Revelation because the Juicers are in.
Nothing but the Noggles.
Celestial moving in. It's unclear whether they start the fight, but they are going right now. Huge brave.
Uh-oh, Zugrug's in the circle.
Puts the trap on the backside. Flame sweep doesn't hit anybody.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, don't kill Zugrug. He's the guy. No, he got hit by the Zen headbutt. No. No, they took him down first. I think you have to Blissey out the hoe in these fights, because if he dies first, it's badge. Okay, it's fine. Kratos carries this. Now the other team doesn't have hoe to res. It's G. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, Zug's coming back. He's going to res them, and then they're going to steal it. Inshallah. Oh, we don't have time. We don't have time. Flareons. No! Wait, we can break their shields. We can break their shields. We're up points. Yeah, maybe the feathers weren't there, but we can break shields. We can break shields. They're up. They're up.
318, 315. This match is incredibly close.
Uh-oh.
The shields are being broken. No joke, an earthquake is happening in California right now. I'm feeling this match. Holy Doomsnacks.
Wait, is Spragos literally having an earthquake?
No! No! That's the difference! Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
35 to 318.
Uh-oh, God, no. We can't lose by... Not by 17, man. By 23.
This is tough for the Juicers, and I don't think they know they're losing.
The Juicers they might have an idea now that the points just
March really isn't Zugrug's month. Yeah. Zug's just cursed in March, I don't know. Zug's never won a tourney in March. He always gets unlucky on his birthday.
It is not going to be with a free paid
Rip.
from the Unite Championship Series. They are
No.
And no joke, there was an earthquake during that moment. It was very wild.
Did you guys actually feel the earthquake?
I hope you're safe. I hope everybody in your area is safe as well. But who isn't safe is the Orange Juicers as they fall to Revelation.
It's a month YT won once. True. There's a little one? That's crazy. You know, like, I think most people, like myself included, have never felt an earthquake before.
Wow, what a match. I mean,
like, I don't even know what it feels like. Is it like being on a roller coaster when your butt gets tingly?
So well. Kratos absolutely dominating throughout this. Zugrug, unfortunately, you saw him.
Who let GM buy intel?
Their side of the map and
True, GM did just bring out the intel.
Before he could unite, and That's gonna
Why is your
take away
butt
that
tingly?
huge opportunity
Wait, does
for
your
us.
guys'
So
butt not
some
tingle on
might
roller
not have
coasters?
time to, you know, revive another member around the Ray pit to try to stop them right there. Look at that. 318.
Wait, is this just a me thing?
I mean, you see 318 right at the 8-minute mark, and how far.
When I went to Disney and we rode all the rides, I felt the tingles.
But not only taking Ray in a convincing fashion, they were down by so much. They need to
Like when
take
you do the
Ray
tower
and
drop, the
almost
Tower of Doom or
everyone on
whatever,
their team's still standing, right, Cowboy? Like they couldn't have given up a single person.
and like you
They
start
needed
like
every
flying,
single ounce of shield
it's
they got.
just the French food.
Yeah, I mean, here we're gonna take a look at some of the big moments through this match here.
Some of the
One
Disney
things
rides are
we're gonna
intense.
See that was like such a huge difference maker. It was the Ray fight.
Yeah, I don't know.
Zug,
Like,
and Zug was not
problem with
I
Ho,
don't know if he wasn't in range, just barely couldn't make
like
it
when
out.
you're Ho-Oh damage dealer,
Try to save the Unite move for a more important moment.
like if the enemy team uses everything on you,
Reggie Rock right here,
it's like you don't get to press your ult.
Juicers, it goes down.
So you like kind of need your team to just walk forward. I also think like it's probably acceptable to blissy out the Ho if things are looking bad. But I also just, I don't know. Could they? I mean, maybe they didn't want to tree because they were into intel.
To get a bunch of knockouts here as we look at this Ray fight that was just expertly crafted by Revelation.
Yeah, they did so well, you know.
I don't know. I mean,
members of Juicers in, obviously.
they were up 300 points at Ray. Like talking about the draft's probably a meme. No.
We have 3 Juicers that are somewhat near Ray, but it's just
Save it for the Inder fans.
We look for a secure in multiple ways. We have a
What if your teammate? What do you do if your teammates don't die? I mean, it's bad, right? It's like really bad if you're the guy who has the farm. And like a lot of times when the tanks get all in, just think about it, right? When the tanks get all in, what do? They get to ult and then they don't die. Like Lax gets to sleep, Blastoise gets to shield off his big ult, and the stun. Tree gets the big shield and the healing amp. But if Ho dies and no one else on your team is dead, you don't get to do anything. It's really bad.
I think Orange Juicers have had a tough run here, right? Eos was tough for them. This is tough for them, but they can still bounce back. NAIC could still be on the horizon for them, but they are knocked out of this tournament here today. Coming up, our next match is going to be Kiss Kiss versus the team you just saw.
I mean, Kratos could have also gotten Earthquake Dift, right?
We'll be right back after a short break. Don't go anywhere.
Because Kratos is also California. Leon's in Mrs. I mean, he's playing XP Share Mew. Like, it's like not really fair to be like, oh, he didn't steal it, you know? Like, bro, showing the Ho promo after this. I mean, yeah, it's fine. OJ wins March finals, surely. True. The problem is like the monthlies actually don't mean anything. Because of how they set up this year's format, the monthlies are just like, they're kind of just like a meme. It's criminal behavior showing the Ho skin. It kind of feels bad, no? But you got to think of it from the perspective of the average viewer, not like, most of you guys watching me are like, we're like seasoned viewers. Think of it as like the average Reddit viewer, like, oh, Ho was just in 2 games. Oh, cool, now it's the Ho skin. Like, the production isn't doing stuff for us. They're doing it for the little Timmies out there. Little Timmy's gotta, you know, they gotta get their dopamine too. Yeah, we're the 1%. What happens when you ride? What else happens when you ride roller coasters? Okay, when I'm on roller coasters or like at theme park rides, you can ask Palace this. I just laugh. Like, you know what? In place of people screaming and getting scared, my reaction to that sensation or that like feeling is to laugh like a maniac. I don't know why. Even horror movies, like when a jump scare happens, I just start laughing and giggling. I might have there might be something wrong with me. But yeah, there was one ride we went on. It was the tower that takes you up and drops you down really fast. And I was just laughing my A off the whole time. I wasn't screaming. Palace was just quiet, and she was scared. And she's like, I'm not riding that again. I was like, that's fine, we don't have to. But I just laugh. Coping mechanism? I mean, maybe, but I don't feel like I'm scared. Consciously, at least. Maybe, subconsciously I am.
Things are really shaken up here in the final stretch qualifiers as
Damn, so both the top 3 teams sit in top 3 this tourney. 2 of the top 3, I should say. Nem and OJ. Kiss Kiss and Revelation.
On the losers bracket run of a lifetime, taking down so many top teams, double eliminating.
I guess Revelation did just 4-0 OJ though,
Here, of course, I'm Chef. That's Zoinks.
unlucky.
Tell me about this bracket.
Yeah, I mean, what a
Probably a what?
Also being taken down by this squad team.
Are we rooting for Revelation now?
Now, both of these squads
In this set, yeah. In the grands, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I guess so, because LG's going no matter what, right? LG's probably going to NAIC no matter what. So it's probably optimal to root for the non-LG team at this point, right? Because it just means you get another team that gets to go. The biggest thing actually about winning these play-ins is you're roster locked. You basically get forced into a roster lock until Worlds.
Will be a spot at the World Championship. So basically, baking in a second chance to qualify for Worlds.
Because you can't change your roster for regionals, and regionals is where you qualify for Worlds. Yeah, so you're just roster locked. You're stuck with me till Worlds, buddy. Oh no. Let me go home. Celestial would want that. I don't think Celestial wants that, but I think it would be good for him, you know?
But no, obviously they're the final goal of this bracket, and really interesting to be.
LG already has a pass for Worlds. They have the pass for Worlds, but not for NAIC, you know?
As far as the bracket goes, again, if for anybody who hasn't followed North America throughout this season, it's really been LG, Orange Juicers, Nemesis. Those have been our only 3 champions so far in UCS, but these are 2 teams that we know have amazing players. Have been on a million other teams.
Coming here because Inder won't read YT.
Coming here because Inder won't read YT.
Oops. I'm looking at YT a little.
They're both looking extremely good. Revelation a lot newer. Kiss. We've been seeing.
Thanks for the resub though.
Yeah, just some small change-ups recently. One of which we have been.
I'm reading the chat on my phone because I have my thing full screened, and I can only look at one at a time. Because my monitor is connected to my Switch, and I'm too tired to switch it. Maybe I'll buy a portable monitor now that we won some money, so I can actually have a monitor for chat. That might be a good investment. We'll consider it.
I don't know if we'll get the chance to see Celestial end up on the Meowscarada again. I feel like that's something that Kiss is likely going to try to thwart in the banning phase.
This Hoemon is so fake, man. Oh, I'm so tilted about Ho. Maybe it's good. I don't know. I feel like OJ lost because of it both times. Don't I have my tablet? I guess I could just prop up my tablet. True. You're not wrong. I have my 12.9-inch iPad. Would I have gone to NASC if we hadn't won? Yeah, we would have, I think, but it would not it would have been giga budget mode for sure. We're taking the red eye with 7 connecting flights, and we're staying in some dude's basement.
All 4 of the main speedsters banned out, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what we're going to see from them the entire time, right? We've seen the speedsters do quite well for the side of.
Maybe we might have disbanded again for a couple days.
Where it's like, oh yeah, we'll just all ban all.
Use my red magic, yeah, but I actually do have the chat open on my red magic. It's just I can't open both at the same time.
Comments on the match until we know
Will they even let Canadians into the U.S.? Yeah, they will, man. There's no way Trump's gonna go that schizo.
I think one of the support players in Dispenza has been so fantastic on the Psyduck throughout this entire tournament. If I'm on that Kiss Kiss squad, I am trying to do
Bro,
everything
if Trump doesn't allow Canadians into the U.S., like, it's so cooked.
and steal it away from that team because Dispenza's truly been a different beast on the duck in my opinion. But it's
Worried for Indian and LATAM teams?
I did want to shout
Yeah.
unfortunately I didn't have any like
Same.
super fun creative things for the whiteboard today.
To be honest, like,
Questions from our chat, to draw
they should start applying for their visas soon.
Just trust me, the face looks great. I think I did a pretty good job on Gengar.
India might be cooked to get an American visa.
Of all time.
Not gonna lie, my aunt and her family been trying to get a visa to America or Canada, and they haven't been able to.
Appreciate that you went for the pre-evolution, but you know, especially the Gengar. Honestly, the Gengar is pretty.
World should be in Vancouver. They've had Pokemon Worlds in Vancouver before. It'll probably come to Vancouver in the next 3 to 5 years, if I had to guess. They'll probably do it at some point. Back in Japan. So G, honestly, I want to go back to Japan.
Yeah, that's basically what they're doing with all the top teams. Is they take them down one by one. And
Vancouver's a beautiful city. It is.
They've taken down now Orange Juicers twice. They took down Team YT. They took down Nemesis. They took down who did they take down the match before that? Was that
Japan was the best. Yeah, for sure.
I think T3 was
I know. My experience in Japan was also like just the best. Like all the boys together, we all were in the same hotel room, or not same hotel, same hotel on the same floor. Even Toon was in the same hotel. Bruv was nearby. We did spend a lot of time in like me and Zug's room though. Like our room was like crowded. Oh yeah, Bruv lost his shorts. He left his bag.
Interesting. Kiss Kiss going to ban away that Snorlax. They have seen what Oogway can do on that Pokemon. They're going to be banning it, and it looks like
yeah, Orange Punch. Guys, I'm pretty sure the convenience store in our hotel ran out of stock of the Orange Punch because of us alone. There was 2 Family Marts on the same floor. It was just on opposite sides, and neither of them had stock of Orange Punch one night. Are we going to Disney at Worlds? I mean, I'm going. If a bunch of the subs want to make a trip, I'm down for us to do a meetup at Disney. We'll see how many tier 3s are going. But I'm like, me and Palace are, I think we already have our tickets. She might have already bought them.
And I believe the energy amplifier as well. Kind of going all in, but this will be classic. Oh, maybe a change up. I was gonna say classic.
Yeah, I think Draco's going.
Instead, GM gonna be going to that Italian.
I think
really fantastic for them.
I don't know who else is going, but I know they were talking about trying to get people to go. Maybe do like a sub house or something.
But again, this is such an interesting ban meta where we could have 8 bans altogether, and that still wouldn't be everybody that.
I know if a bunch of like the T3s or like the longtime viewers, if a bunch of you guys do end up making a trip to Worlds, I will definitely do like, we could definitely go and have dinner all together, like Korean barbecue or something. Do like a, stream meetup.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a few Pokemon switch up.
I'm sure some of the other players would be down to meet up as well. I think like Zug would probably come. Toon would probably come. The first time I ever met Toon IRL was at our like big friend group Korean barbecue dinner, and he was so confused. To be fair, I was confused too. I mean, honorary tier 3. Yeah. I'm not gonna. It doesn't matter. I just mean like people that actively watch the stream that want to pull up. Anyone that wants to pull up, to be fair, I don't care. Yeah, in Anaheim. It was actually in Anaheim, right? In California. We could maybe go. Could we go to the same spot? Wait, were we? I don't know. I don't know American geography that well. I think Toon's just vibing in bed, guys.
I do like the pick a lot more for this situation. And
To be fair, I'm also vibing in bed.
So it's pretty much what we expected. A lot of the switches.
I just have a wireless headset and I'm looking at the chat on my phone.
Not something that I've seen before.
Me neither. So a little bit of a new look for this roster. That is going to be exciting.
Are you guys bots? Want to see Ignorance Revelation rematch? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Ignorance is that kind of team that they do something that works really, really well, but then they just won't do it again. It's like they got to be different every game no matter what. But if they just sent it back on the stuff that works for them, like I think they'd be a consistently good team. But maybe their secret move is if we're confused, the other team's confused.
I see at least, and does look like there's a little bit of pause.
That might be their secret move.
Solve that one out. But one thing I was gonna say was that I really like exactly just off of what you were saying, the early game focus from the Absol, because I do feel like
what's a cute Hello Kitty?
Take a little bit longer to reach its like maximum strength, right? Like you're gonna have to wait to get the snipe shot from the Inteleon. You're gonna have to
Ignorance is ignorant. True.
Get online. And the other side, they have, I think it was just the Meowscarada, who can kind of somewhat play its game throughout, like I would say like the majority of the game. Not that it's like an early game Pokemon, but
spamming what works for your team and variations on it. Yeah.
The ability to fight, and the rest of their team is
for sure. Like outside of the speedsters right now, like there's so many good things that you could play that you should just stick to the stuff you're good at instead of trying to, you know, flex into weird stuff every single game. Like the XP Share Darkrai, yeah. I mean, I don't think XP Share Darkrai is bad. Like, and after seeing yesterday, I definitely want to play it too. I'll practice some Darkrai in ranked.
Last time we saw it when that battle against the Orange Juicer, Zugro kind of counter-drafted, stole away the Ho-Oh that
I gotta figure out what build I want to play with XP Share though. I actually don't know what I want to play. I need to try stuff. I do think Potion is probably solid. And you can take trades. Spam bot path T-Tar and got to the finals with it. Yeah, I mean things. The thing is like, I don't know. You can do weird stuff and have results, but does it matter unless you win? I don't know. It depends on your perspective. Okay, I'm definitely not playing Shadow Claw. I want to play Nasty Plot, Dark Ball. Maybe I could go in the ground. That doesn't seem that bad with XP Share, maybe. I don't think I think the damage from Nasty Plot's just too good. Probably also like if I'm XP Share and underground, I actually won't be able to kill people in the ult. But I could just ult them and hide underground and max duration the ult. It's basically a slow bro ult. Yeah. Just go Shed Ninja Doll underground. You ult their carry and then you just stall.
Yeah, it's a great point. I mean, right now both Umbreon and Ho-Oh are doing.
Yes, if I'm gonna play like the first damage item I would equip is Spoon. I was thinking like Spoon anti-heal XP Share. That's like what I was thinking, but I don't know. I need to just try it. Legendary mons have high base stats. I mean, all of them that are legendary, I think, in this game happen to, but it's not like an exclusive thing. Like, Snorlax has insane base stats.
We will get a better look at what they are pulling off. I think that support Pikachu is going to be a very important Pokemon to focus in this matchup in particular. It's going to be very tough for Celestial and Linear to really move around the map with that constant pressure of the Pikachu.
Yeah, I mean, Pikachu is just, it enables whatever you want to do early. And whether it's going to enable you to try to get more EXP.
I mean, Hoopa just went unpicked in this game.
And you want to just run over the path, which is certainly looking like somewhat of what we want right here. If you get caught a single time,
Do you think Revelation values the hoe higher because OJ tried to take it away from them? It's like, yo, we gotta be hoe. Other teams want this thing too.
Talking about stylistic differences and what Pokemon it really kind of leans into certain players playing. Let's talk about Uguay with the role swap now, playing that top.
Oh wait, you're right. Why is Joey playing Zacian?
It's already looking great. They got 1 KO and a fast rotation from Kiss Kiss towards the bottom side is going to be.
Wait, what?
Responding with a 4-player push towards the top side.
Is this something they do?
So far, let's see what your defense looks like, and it's just a good old dodge the damage.
Joey carry? I mean, he's playing carry this game, but he's the tank guy. And wait, who's playing Umbreon? Is it Machisel? Joey is Uguay on Kiss Kiss.
We did get more stats, by the way. I don't know if you noticed, but oh wait, hold on a minute. I'll talk about it in a second.
I don't think they forgot to swap. There's no way you forget to swap.
From range, but only having
it's a JL's on Umbreon.
Even at this level makes it really difficult to avoid that Meowscarada. Great play early.
I don't know, man.
That first knockout.
Yeah, that's Trick Room, by the way, which is something that I was mentioning earlier could work out against a little bit more of the brawly teams. I'm actually surprised because
I think Oblivion's on the Mimikyu, and Machisel's playing the Meow. Oh, and then they just put Bora on the XP. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, JL's been playing. It's not that weird. It's not that weird. It's just Joey's on Zacian. But the other way that they would do it is to put Joey on Umbreon, JL on Pika, and then Bora on the Zacian. But maybe they didn't. Maybe Joey felt like playing more confident on the Zacian. And JL just wants to be the Umbreon because he's been the Umbreon alternate. It kind of makes sense. Yeah, Oblivion's playing Trick Room Mimikyu. Oblivion's been spamming Trick Room Mimikyu for like months now. Unfortunately, he's a Switch player, not a mobile player, so Trick Room isn't imbalanced. Yeah, it mostly makes sense. Oh. Damn, I thought the snipe shot actually got that.
GM had the snipe shot. We could have seen something from Blissey, but just too many members standing on top, being able to block all that damage. They knew exactly what they wanted, and they can. You can at least score right now. You can get yourself down. You don't need to wait. They're not going to break it yet, JL. But a good job of pushing that down. In the meantime, in the bottom as well, we did see Kiss Kiss Oblivion pushing down the tier 2 just barely, getting some points in, I think.
Oopsie.
Yeah,
Oopsie poopsie.
With a decent break, I don't think it was a giant overdunk, but either way, I don't think Kiss Kiss is currently worried about the point situation whatsoever. Mimikyu able to solo that bottom objective and get some scores in top, and a very patient push from Kiss Kiss on the top side is going to result in tier 2 getting scored on as well. Celestial on a bit of a solo mission.
The XP share Pika is definitely solid, right? Like, it's speedster meta, instant lockdown for the speedsters. Like, you want to have range damage, but like, you know, your range damage carrying a lot of XP is just a liability. So Pika makes pretty good sense in that role. But I don't know. Maybe this is what works for their team. Just seems weird to not just be Hoopa. But I guess Bora doesn't want to play Zacian. Maybe that's why. Is attack weight or razor better on the dog? I mean, people are split. I see people play either or. I think you shouldn't be stacking on the dog with how top lane plays. I think it's like it's too hard to get stacked, and like forcing in your stacks means you're not playing for the farm, which is more important to me. It's also a character that relies on money, so dumping your money is weird. So I think the Razor is better, but like you'll do fine in solo queue if you play muscle attack weight. But I don't know. I see people play both.
Very good. Again, one of the dominant speedsters right now, and Machisel has been just a monster all day.
Yeah, he's crushing it on this.
Come to EU now to go back to NA to play Unite.
Whether it's
Well, NAIC is in June, but the plan was always I play in EU until the attorneys are in EU, and then when they go to NA, I'll go back to NA.
Defended by Pikative, but again, it's Kiss with this pressure. Top side, bottom side. They are making sure that Revelation has literally no room to breathe or counter push whatsoever, forcing them to.
The reason why my excursion here made sense is because the last two UCS tourneys happened to be in North America. So, like, I could just go back home, you know, after a couple months. It's not like after an NA tourney, there's another EU, so I'd have to travel back and forth. After NAIC, it's just Worlds, so I don't have to come back. Yeah, it's literally reverse of what Toon did, because Season 1 Worlds was in London, so.
Going in, manages to get some EXP, but not the wild Pokemon that you expect, not the buff that you expect, but you take those.
Yeah. Oh no, even with the wish damage.
Nui, welcome back. Appreciate it. When are Worlds quals? Regionals are in May. That's the Worlds quals.
Getting involved in what could have been a really tough situation thanks to a great Inteleon engage. Kiss respond again. I mean, it feels like we're looking at a brand new team than the one that played in Winners Finals earlier on today. They are humming right now.
Yeah, I mean,
what does it mean for a team to be humming?
Like I said, you see such a different.
Did he mean hummus?
But there's Registeel going down for free. There's certainly not going to be any chance to challenge that. A great time to get it as well, with only 27 seconds left until the final stretch. There is a chance that this fight could start a little bit early. There are some sneaky positioning right here if anybody does tend to overextend, and we almost did see that right there from Dispenza, but great way to check the tall grass, and now immediately, yeah, we're going to have to see Kiss slightly reposition because you don't want to give that level of information to your opponent for free, but is that initiation? Oblivion all alone going in once again.
Yeah, able to dodge a few more abilities though, thanks to that shrink.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
The battle really rages. Lunar is able to strike first. Zacian going down, but that response from JL on the Umbreon is actually exceptional. Stuns a couple.
All right, everyone ints, and then boom, ho res. Oh wait.
That means two more targets.
They died too spread apart. Never mind, it's not that OP. Uh-oh. It's time to put down the bird. Well, Kiss isn't ending the game. I guess Zacian was dead.
And that's pretty good. I mean, we only see really support alive. We do see, of course, the most important thing I think at this point is to keep that Blaziken up and let it get into the fight, because we're getting so low that honestly a flip might be the best.
Oh, Pika just got sniped.
Huge snipe shot, my goodness. Poor Reach was the one snipe shotting earlier. This time they're the target of.
Yeah, well, Kiss and an unpopular play are actually having a healing support on the team with the Umbreon, and they're going to get involved in that next major.
Nice Zacian ult. Finish the intel. Has eject to get out.
Right now, Absol the one trying to play for Peel, but they are not able to catch up to the members of Kiss. Meow Chisel takes down Blaziken. Absol Unite move is going to hit nobody because Oblivion can trick room out of it, but the response
it's over.
From that X attack is enough. A KO streak of 2. There is a solid points lead for Kiss as Meow Chisel.
Humming is a boomer colloquialism.
Absol able to stop it.
Oh.
Engage, gets the KO, but
Sometimes the boomer terms are also like American white guy terms. So that's why I don't know them, you know, because I'm also a boomer, but I'm not a white guy. I gotta work on my white guys ones though. I mean, do they have time to score? Even if they get 2 scores. Oh, I mean, they got a big double, but they're counter scoring. Joey's cap went in, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, I mean, especially with that final spike of 8.
Hold your horses, pal.
Zacian in that top side. I think that will be the final.
Why, Iota?
Revelation still not able to get those points in.
What the HE double hockey sticks?
From Absol, but again, the clock, the greatest enemy of Revelation. Kiss taking some really smart fights, elongating that final moment of the match, playing just exceptionally well with the lead. And they shut them
For
down.
Pete's sake.
Chisel with 13 KOs in that one.
I like how Zoinks calls him Meow Chisel. That's a fun name. You're on thin ice, pal. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Like that was a similar initiation that we saw the last time they played, but they were able to escape with the trickery, which you perfectly said. And then they re-engaged, and then they
Kiss put a cork in Revelation. What the?
On a Pokemon that can do so much damage. So really good stuff from Kiss. It looked like basically everything that didn't work out for them before up against LG, it just worked out for them this time.
I think it was a really good idea to.
What are my thoughts about submission Machamp graving Dodrio out of its Unite move? Okay, I saw that happen in the Gen 5 game on Kranix. I'm pretty sure it's a bug. Like, I think Dodrio's ult has like a lot of bugged interactions. If you notice, sometimes Dodrio ult paths in like ways that aren't intuitive. I think it's just a bug. Like, the Dodrio clicks his ult. I don't think the game registers its position correctly while it's moving through the ult sometimes. Because the submission shouldn't pull the Dodrio mid-ult. But I think he clicks it when the Dodrio's at one spot, and it resolves when the Dodrio's at the other spot. And it's just weird. Hello? I thought someone joined the call. It's weird.
I think so. We'll have to get our protractors out here in the replay moment around it. But
The protractors.
Like, for those of you who are watching at home, like, we are watching via the spectator client, which is a more zoomed out camera, you know, than you play with, right? When you're playing as Ho-Oh in the game.
Let me talk to your manager.
On your individual self, but it can be tough to tell sometimes where you are.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. It does go pretty demonic.
Either way, great secures for Kiss throughout that matchup. It felt like the Inteleon wasn't able to pick up as many Reggies as they were maybe looking for in that situation. It was really
I hit Adesu with one of my favorite phrases the other day. He liked it a lot. You know, if the devil ever asks you to dance, you better say never, because a dance with the devil might last you forever. He liked that one a lot. I mean, it's a bar.
The targeting and the way that they split up and chose who exactly to attack. Obviously, in the end, it kind of lit.
I mean, I live by that statement. If the devil asks you to dance, you better say never, because a dance with the devil might last you forever. Don't lose your way. Don't look up the rest of the lyrics. I mean, that song is a Monka song for sure. It's like, you have to think of it more as like a poem, you know? It's like a poem and it's some good like storytelling. Obviously, the contents of the story are a little explicit, but if you just appreciate it in the art that it is, it's good. What scenario was I prompted to say that to him? I don't remember. To be honest, I just kind of say it all the time. I was threatening him. That's what you got to tell your attacker players when they want to start playing speedsters like everyone else. Oh, I can't play attackers. The speedsters are going to kill me. I'm just going to be a speedster instead. If the devil asks you to dance, you better say never. The dance with the devil might last you forever.
And then we saw Uguay rotate into that brawling Zacian pick. So a lot of new stuff from Kiss, and I mean, already it's proving it in the results with a 1-0 lead.
The Uguay going to the Zacian was the most interesting thing for me. Of course, very well known for just playing defenders. So was
it's fine. We'll just go 5 speedsters. Frick it. XP share Darkrai and XP share. What would the other best XP share speedster be? Dodrio maybe? I don't know. It's all a meme.
It's not a switch that you've seen around before. You're like, well, let's see if this works. And certainly, I would say it did really, really well.
Oh, XP. Oh yeah, I forgot Rapidash existed. Maybe Rapidash.
Very final second of the game where they managed to get that last back cap. So I do like to see it, and I think the more that these teams play together, they're all going to be more flexible, and that's something we're seeing from.
It would have to be Rapidash or Dodrio, I think,
We're seeing it from
because they can just run around the map and score.
So we'll see if there's any other big flexes on board.
I think one of my favorite parts of this tournament, and we've said it 1,000
And they both
times,
scale off the move
is
speed.
metagame, but I think the results of that are that we see some teams just kind of lightning strikes, you know? Like, they have some players who are incredible at this metagame. Kiss in particular, I think, just has some good looks. Obviously, if Gengar makes it through, I want to see Boar Reach play some Gengar. Please let it happen.
Chance?
There literally is a chance right now. Celestial could ruin my day and, of course, potentially make it harder for Kiss to win this. But it looks like it's going to be an Umbreon ban.
Oh.
Gengar is available. I would love to see
I mean, surely they just 1P Gengar here, right?
on Snorlax.
There's no reason not to 1P a Speedster, and you have the Speedster one trick. Okay. I mean, there's no way that Revelation doesn't know that Bora's gonna 1P Gengar, so they did it on purpose.
I don't know if you all know how much.
I mean, it's fine, but
Gengar, but they keep banning it.
Okay, your impression of me is a little too good. I don't love that, but it is what it is.
Blissey's annoying, obviously, for the Gengar.
No, probably less tears, but definitely I'm happy that we are going to get to see at least one Gengar. We got to see a decent amount of it earlier in some other places, but it's just been banned so consistently. On the other side, though, nothing super...
Oh god, man, this Ho Pokemon is a disease.
Now,
It's a disease.
72% or whatever I said it was, just whatever...
Revelation is spreading a disease, man. They should change their name to Revelation 19. They're just making everyone else play Ho-Oh. Honestly, just a masterclass from Pikachup here. Convincing everyone to pick this Mon away from him so that he can play a real Mon. We also lost with Ho. That's what I'm saying, man. Get this Pokemon off my screen. No, I actually don't. It's not that I think Ho-Oh's bad. It's just I feel like if you're taking Ho-Oh because you think the other team shouldn't get it, like you've lost the plot. Right? If your idea is like, oh, I think Ho-Oh is like a good Mon here because of what they have and what we have, gee, but you know the way these drafts are going, it's like, oh my god, they're just gonna Ho-Oh us. Oh my god, Ho-Oh's so broken. We need Ho-Oh. Yo, it's Carvenin. What's up, bro? That's a throwback.
With their all-rounder pick so far, I was wondering if Oblivion and Uguay might switch up their Pokemon selections, but it's seeming to be right now that Oblivion is going to be picking up the defender.
Carvenin's a celebrity. The Cinderace GOAT. See, I'm telling you guys.
Yeah, I thought that potentially either
he's
they
the
were
GOAT.
Switching or they were going to be making some sort of final choice
From Lovedees? Yeah, that's him. That's Carve.
Pokemon so that you could end up going like more
The D-O-double-G.
on that Ho-Oh, which would make a lot of sense. It's a really similar, again, style to what Oblivion tends to play quite a bit. But yeah, that's a very, very big switch. And honestly, we have seen Oblivion initiate for the team a lot. So maybe this will work.
The thing is Kiss actually plays Ho-Oh, right?
Play the initiating Pokemon and see if your team can follow you up.
Yeah, we'll see.
Who came up with the name Lovedees? I don't remember.
A Pokemon that we have not seen very much in this tournament at all, despite this.
I actually don't remember.
That has been the defining part of our
If I had to guess, it was probably Goof.
Obviously, Gengar and Zeraora not gonna love.
It must have been Goof, right?
But Pikachup has proven to be so incredible on these other defenders.
You guys want to know what me and Goof's Dota team was called?
Revelation. It was their own team banning the defenders.
It was IDL, which stood for the Infernal Dong Lords.
Auto attack through the wall, so that's already -1 aura. No, I'm just kidding. I just love seeing that. It's cool. It's cool. Not everybody can do that, right?
But I think IDL means something else nowadays, right? But this was, guys, it was before. Like, this is like 15 years ago. We didn't know about that stuff. It just happened to be. I just realized that. Okay. I promise that was not intentional.
Everybody is low. At this point, I think you both kind of have to go back and get some heals. The big thing, though...
It literally just occurred to me as I said it out loud.
Go back, get a bear seconds before we end up getting this 850 spawn.
Honestly, some great timing on the stuns by JL.
This is like 2011.
Zacian does have a interesting boosted
Like
auto attack.
that wasn't like a relevant political thing for any of us to have even like crossed our minds. But we were the Dong Lords, yes.
Making sure they never got to that full fourth boosted auto without having
What's up, cabbages?
play by JL, and they're going to be the forward push
If you Google it, you'll probably find our team's logo.
down in the bottom half.
It was a little dong in a suit
Quite a few points in.
that our friend drew.
GM's going to be doing a good job of defending. Just literally needs to hold down the A button and make everybody run away. which
Do
is-
I need safe
that's the
search
job
off?
of Mewtwo.
It's not that bad. You're fine.
But they were spacing that out really well so they didn't get jumped on because, yeah, look at this. If you can
I
touch
think
the
I'm gonna find a
they
bunch of
did
other
eventually
things
get
too.
hit, but there's just so much support that there was no way
I'm
to
not
actually
clicking that
get it.
YouTube
It was
link.
just a perfect, like, example
Okay, I'm clicking
of
it.
great spacing.
Yeah, great work. I mean, that's
No, that's not us. That's not us.
specifically a Mewtwo.
That's some Dota League. We might have played in it, but that's not us.
Cannot be overlooked either. Big Surf try to slow them down, but
Don't Google IDL, just Google Infernal Dong Lords. I'm sure it'll come up.
in these fights now, but it's still only a Haunter, and there's a big engage by Celestial again.
Maybe not.
Take down yet another target.
Maybe it's too long ago, guys.
This, I mean, well, we're still early on, but we haven't seen anything yet. So
It might be too it might be
which does take
overcooked.
a little bit longer to pop off, and then it becomes so scary. There's a reason why it obviously is #1 banned. But I do think that holding on to the early game until that actually happens is going to be really, really strong for Revelation. They don't have, I mean, it's not that they don't scale late game, but they don't have any Pokemon that have huge late game power spikes to kind of become viable. So they can certainly fight a little bit.
Yeah, you'd have to cook a little hard.
Right here.
You found the logo? Oh, nice, nice.
And they should be able to.
You can link it if you want. I don't care.
Tier 1 goals out. If they want to take it down, they can.
Yeah.
Alright, let's lock in this game. Too much yapping again.
Zacian for Celestial at 7 minutes. I mean,
Guys, these tourneys take too long. I just want to sleep.
If you think Zacian at level 15, I'll still take if we get to that point.
It's okay.
Right?
I'd prefer at least one more level.
Ooh. Hey, before we reach
Yeah, that's our logo. You found it.
Close to that level breakpoint themselves after that score. Nice little tech there by Pikachu, making sure they surf into that.
He's a little cute guy, no?
There's a defender from Kiss Kiss hidden away to try to stop those scores. A little bit of crowd control from the surf would have went a long way. Great check. Nobody there for the time being, but hey.
What time is it? It's almost 9 p.m. But I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm pretty tired.
Push this in. They do look like they're really intending to, as this Gengar is looking for a target, and the first target is going to be Pikachu. They're going to back up, though. Maybe not exactly the target they wanted to hit. Oblivion is harassing, but only small bits of damage. Nobody's fully jumped in yet, and we are going to see the Bliss assistance on the Absol to try and clean up the rest of this push. We're going to see.
What's OP about living in the UK is that all the server resets that are based on UTC, the time it doesn't matter because the UK time is literally UTC 0. So it just happens at midnight. It's so easy. Like server resets just at midnight. It's just so like, you never have to think about it.
Celestial might try to take it just a little bit later as they're going to be doing a lot of damage, but JL's constant stuns are a huge problem, and Oogway picking up that KO could be devastating up to Lumiar and Hitman to try to defend this goal zone.
There's a lot of damage defending this gold zone, and already one member is going to go down. It looks like that's going to be 2, 3, and still, we just have not.
These guys are going to make this into a game 3, aren't they?
Want to see happen, but what a world we live in that we're seeing Zeraora and Gengar on the same team. Zeraora, another one of those electric Pokemon that is exceptionally good at defending goal zones. It's just like the rule, right? It's like if that's your passive.
When they change the time later this month, I assume so. I don't know actually. Maybe Tuner Bruv would know. Is it gonna go to like 11 or 1 server reset, or does it always stay midnight? I hope it stays midnight. I don't want to have to think. Prime Meridium? I don't know what that means.
Unfortunately, these hex resets will not work out with that constant defensive pressure of Dispensa with the
Guys, apparently Electro Ball doesn't give you a status condition for a Hex Gengar. I thought it would. I just assumed it would be. I assumed Paralyzed would work, but Maybe when they changed the Zera interaction, they changed the Gengar one too. Maybe that one doesn't work anymore. No, it's a debuff. No, but if you read Unite DB, it says that Electro Ball paralyzes for 2 seconds. And paralyze is a status condition.
Great slow beam by Pikachup. I mean, shuts down the Gengar almost immediately. Boruichi's gonna have to back off there and instead gonna try to focus on that.
Yeah, it's a little laggy. I can't do anything about it today, though, guys. Sorry.
Infinite Cyber Mewtwo Y Unite move that gives them a little bit of spacing. Meow Shizzle, though, getting to work. They take down the Regieleki. They keep on fighting, but as the Mewtwo Y, who is mega evolved, going to be the final boss of that team fight, takes them down. Yes, 20 points go in as the Regieleki landed.
The Zera's kind of cooking.
All impressive, but in the end, it's Revelation the ones to actually score off that push.
You kind of get a penta because you took on the Regieleki as well, right?
Yeah,
so kind of counts.
Is Zera good?
Yeah, there's no more time. Honestly,
probably good, right?
Somebody go up and pick up those points. They could have had a pretty good overdunk on the goal zone, but they just didn't get there in time. So the Regieleki disappeared. The effect wore off.
I guess if no one's playing attackers,
I mean, the score is still
why not?
Close, all things considered, but
it's a debuff, not a status.
All right, no Unite move for the Slowbro. We saw it on the top side. That means Pikachup is in a pretty dangerous spot. They're able to
I don't know. Paralyze is a status condition in the Pokemon games.
Stay up. As Unair basically 2 shots that Buzzwole. What a combo from the Absol.
That was gross. And again, we're seeing Kiss check out the situation. They realize they do not want to try to fight or to get that steal. They don't want any sort of disadvantage going into this 2-minute mark. And everybody, of course, will be back in time for that. The fact that they immediately lost Uguay was just not a good look for them. So, chance to re-engage. And honestly, a very forward positioning from Revelation.
Is it because when you do it onto them, it doesn't say it on their head? Like it doesn't make it. There's no icon for it in the game. Maybe that's why.
Is going to be able to use the Unite, get dunked. That's just going to be a huge Mewtwo Unite, though, as 2 members now from Kiss.
Okay, the Gengar's back. It's fine.
Thanks to that rekindling flame, but the battle is still raging on for Revelation.
The battle is raging on. Oh, Gengar's just dead again.
Calls out that Gengar and makes sure they are non-factor.
Oh, and this is still a very healthy side-up against a very lot of not healthy members of Revelation. Look at this, Celestial still around.
Well, thing is, Revelation can't do right. Oh,
no, catches the attempt to
why did he try to back in the bush?
One hit away. Can we catch the surf going in?
Oh no, he got too greedy for the KO.
Getting baited there. That's not the best look. Oblivion solo trying to take down this Rayquaza. Boreach is here. We can see a burn. Uguay coming in as well. So all the damage dealers coming back from the side of Kiss. But
oh.
And it is going to be Uguay taking it. However, can they actually make it to score in time? Boreach's shield going down.
I do believe that Ho-Oh still has a shield down. They're going to be able to dunk at 38. That is enough to swing the lead in their favor. Zera Oro, the
this is crazy, though, no? Kiss in the finals against LG? It's like LG versus all the kicked LG players.
There's no slow beam. There's simply no one to slow down that Gengar.
I just want LG to loose. You shouldn't want people to loose, man. You should want them to tight.
That's probably going to be it as well. Obviously, those points go in, but the problem, the scariest thing is even when you're behind like that, when you're ahead and the other team tries to flip, sometimes it's better to just run away because we had 3 KOs from the side of Revelation that didn't come up until just now, and they're running
Thanks, Midnight.
bottom tier 2, but honestly, it does not matter. 10 seconds left. Kiss is going to make it. They managed to make sure that nobody was in a position to get the read.
Literally, the entire YouTube chat was meat riding LG, the entire LG Kiss game. I mean, you can't blame people for wanting to be fans of a team that does well, right? Like, you want to root for teams that, like, it feels good to root for a team that's winning sometimes. And, you know, the LG wins because their players do flashy stuff and they you know, they're good.
So many resources spent on both of these teams. Slow beam, Bliss assistance, the Mewtwo
I don't know, I can't be mad at people cheering for a team. I'm sure other teams probably look at the Twitch chat sometimes and they're like annoyed by how many people say stuff for nouns or, you know, team that I might be on. Let people cheer for who they want.
on their most iconic Pokemon in the game.
What I don't like is when the admins start banning people for cheering.
Most of the game, I was on.
It makes sense the admins ban people that are talking ill, like really bad of the players, or like spreading nonsense about them.
It was like 10,000, and then all of a sudden it was 83,000.
But
yeah,
if I want to say Zugrug is hot, I should be allowed to say Zugrug is hot.
Like the scariest person you could possibly give the highest banned Pokemon to. So
I got banned year 1 for saying we love JJ Kun. Wasn't that guy like a caster? But then like there was drama.
I seriously can't believe we're saying the Gengar plus the Zeraora. Great meta picks for this particular game, but that damage combo was just disgusting. I mean, all jokes aside, Machisel, Meowchisel is looking like an absolute beast today. I am so impressed.
Yeah, they look amazing. They're going to have some great momentum headed into our grand finals. They will be going for the loser side of the bracket and playing against a team with ridiculous amount of accolades in Luminosity Gaming, but still an impressive run. And before we move on from this match, let's give a few flowers to this Revelation team as well. Such impressive wins throughout the bracket in day 1 and 2. Showcase some amazing talent on this team. And
there wasn't that much drama. I don't remember. I don't remember either, to be honest.
I think if you've been watching a lot of NA,
it must not have been that insane if we don't remember though. I remember there was drama. I don't remember what the drama was.
In this game number 2 as well. Truly just a ridiculously good showing.
Still don't know how to say the name Lunier.
Really
somebody needs to get us the official. But one day I'll figure it out. But yeah, no, this has certainly been a breakout performance, which is weird to say because again, like we know all these players, they're all amazing. We just saw Hitman playing for a different region over in the AOS Cup. All of these players have been very, very good. But to gel this well together so early on, I love it.
Yeah, I loved it, but unfortunately, not enough to take down Kiss as they are able to take
How another caster felt they were condescending. I don't know. No, I can't even imagine how it was because I feel like I'd just be making stuff up.
And you move into Grands against LG. How you feeling after that win?
Feeling pretty good. I think you guys touched on it. I haven't had a lot of time to gel with everyone, but a lot of us are good friends, known each other for a long time, so happy to be back in, Grands after everything.
That's awesome.
There was an interesting strategy where we kind of saw, Joey Uguay switch roles with Oblivion partway through. Do you know the reasoning for that? I mean, that's
a good question. Now I'm curious too.
We try to be fluid, honestly. Like, we want to be able to play everything that we want, and if something we like comes available, we'll try to fit it in. I think OJ have done a good job of showing that, Flarence can go duck XP share. They put the carry on Zug, like their tank players sort of be the carry at times. So I think that was a strat that we have noticed and try to also implement when we can.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that absurd to have the tank player play Zacian if he plays it well.
Across the board in that last matchup, are we going to see any change up in the banning strategy when you go to play LG?
Luigi, I was subconsciously I was thinking the same thing. I was like, why does he kind of look a little familiar?
I think obviously if bans change, we have adjusted.
I see it.
But I think really that's our game plan. We're ready. It was more so on us executing. We're happy about our drafts against LG. I think the raid fights could have been executed. That bot Reggie game too could have been executed a bit better. So overall, I mean, I'm just happy I got Gengar once. So I'll live with that for the journey.
That was my question, actually. I was gonna
Lock in, buddy. Can't just be happy you got to play your one trick. You're in the grand finals now. Lock in.
First time in I don't even know how long.
I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword, like you said. It's in the meta, so now everyone's banning it. I can't really get it at all, but
lock in.
It's good to see my boy being relevant again. So
that's awesome. Hey, relevance all we can wish for. Thank you so much. Great to hear from you, Boro. Maybe we'll get a chance to hear from you again if you come out on top in this grand finals. It's going to be an amazing match. The run back of Kiss versus Luminosity Gaming in grand finals. We will have that for you right after this break.
Copying Fennel? Yeah, I mean, Fennel did it. I mean, you know who did it before Fennel did? Is Phil Yomus. But the way Phil did it was redacted at times. Because it would just be Phil and Chaotic in the bot lane, and sometimes even Chaotic wouldn't be the XP. They would just have no XP share. Oh, this was EUIC, yeah. I did that toss, the Dodrio toss thing. That's fun. Frick it. Phil walked so Fennel can run. I mean, it's especially better this meta, but just depends on the mons that are available. But I swear every time, like they're overdoing it with the Ho-Oh now. The little Timmies have seen enough of Ho-Oh. Can we see some other mons, please? Why don't they show the Gengar skin? Tired of seeing this stupid caw. True. I gotta learn how Suicune works after today. Apparently in Asia, everyone plays XP share Suicune, so maybe I'm the Suicune guy. Can't get the Gengar one? Okay, yeah, show the new Lax one then. Hype it up. Pokemon Unite!
Hello and welcome back to the Pokemon Unite Championship Series. Here we are, the final stretch play-ins, and these are the grand finals. One of your two teams here will be winning that trip to NAIC in New Orleans. Jake, your resident content cowboy, with you. Yee to the haw, and I'm joined by the one and only Doob Snacks for our grand finals. Hello, Doob Snacks.
Spriggles, I'm pretty excited. While LG may not be a new entity in the grand finals, Kiss Kiss is going to be fun to watch because they're on a run right now. This is a fun meta. We just got to watch.
The best part of this Grands is having the caster say Kiss Kiss all the time.
Pretty darn good because it's a speedster meta, so let's get right back into it. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I cannot wait. Let's take a look at our bracket here. We'll see where we have been today. As you can see, Luminosity looking fantastic. Only dropping one game throughout their entire run here. I believe it was to Sanguine. Then they run into Team YT, take them down 2-0. Run into Kiss Kiss 2-0 into our grand finals. Kiss Kiss, on the other hand.
Isn't this a top 16 bracket?
Nemesis. They took down
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, I mean,
a very strong team. And now we have the rematch in Grands.
There's more than 8 teams here.
Where we have the team come from the losers bracket. They got
Wait, no, they're not.
and then all of a sudden, for
Are you not sleepy? I'm pretty tired, bro. I only got 5 hours of sleep last night. Oh, not even, like 4, 4.5. But it's fine. Like, that's just how it is sometimes during tournaments. It's just the next day I'm usually pretty tired.
They are unbelievably good. They don't lose grand finals too often.
They're on LG at some point. They might. They might not remember because of all the name changes.
Players that are on this squad, so it might be kind of everything reaching a fever pitch the right time here for Kiss Kiss to get themselves a big win, and this is a good one because as you
only 3 out of 5.
Essentially auto qualify for the final stretch, and you get a paid trip to go on behalf of UCS, so you get a chunk of change in your pocket to make that trip worthwhile.
Yeah, I mean, this is an interesting moment for LG too, because they don't need they've already qualified for Worlds, right? They don't need to win anything else, but they want to win everything else. That was one of their, That was one of their proclamations at the start of the season, is they want to win every single live event. I think at first it was they want to win every single month, and then they lost a couple months, but they were like, that was actually not those things. Those are like practice. We want to win the live events, which, to be fair,
Yeah, OJ lost to
they've
Revelation.
so far, getting ready for ACL. I feel like this is one of those games they could give, but also the confidence just moving forward in this season. They would love to stomp kiss right here, pack their bags, and head to Japan.
Oh, without a doubt, right? If they 2-0 right here, kiss, they get to, like you mentioned, quite literally pack their bags, because I'm almost positive they're all flying out tomorrow to go to Japan to start boot camping for ACL. Now, if they win every single live event they attend, which would be LEIC, check, EUIC, check, ACL, check, NAIC, check, Worlds, check. I mean, I don't know how you contend that they are not the greatest Unite team of all time if they were to pull off that crazy feat. And what they've accomplished so far is impressive in and of itself.
I think they're for sure, like, in the conversation no matter what as the greatest to ever play the game. But I agree with you. If they were to have won Worlds twice, back to back, and then somehow make this happen, I don't know if there will ever be another team in the history of this game that could ever do anything.
No three-peats?
Now, as they move
Well,
forward to
I think a
ACL,
three-peat usually means
they're
3 in a
gonna go
row.
through some insane
Oh, I guess
competition.
3 live events in a row, you
I
mean?
feel like a lot of the teams in ACL, a lot of the teams in the East right now are absolutely crushing it. So I cannot wait to see that. But ahead of them right here is a team they've already dispatched. And for whatever reason, Snacks, in the the long history of Unite as a series in the championship series, the team coming from losers just has something special. They're able to beat that team that took them down, as Inder previously in NA, now currently in EU.
Oh, they're talking about me.
It's really hard to beat a team twice. For whatever reason, it's really tough to do. And in fact, a team that knows this, that ran into Inder with this very situation.
Oh, me again.
Live, is of course LG when they lost to TTV at NAIC a couple of years back.
Yeah, which was one of the.
That's cool. They talked about me
in Unite history that we were witnesses of, I should say. But Kiss here, I mean, we're talking about a lot of unique stuff going on in the meta, and they found themselves to.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Run, some of these players have.
I wish I got to play LG at EUIC. Unlucky. Our EUIC run was unlucky. We'll redeem it at NAIC. It's fine.
Ho-Oh particularly well, which is having overall a pretty decent weekend. And being able to leverage those things, play well. Sometimes it just takes a nice little patch to have things break your way for one event, and you can spike it. So, you know what? Dream big. Put your eyes on the prize and go for it.
Don't call me Logan Paul, please, man.
Yeah, this could be
anything but that.
They are not qualified for Worlds yet or anything like that. But a paid trip to New Orleans to compete at NAIC.
Can I get your autograph at Worlds? Can I get yours, Vu? We can trade.
There are going to be a lot of really interesting storylines at.
I'll show you guys my binder in like a week or so. But I started a Pokemon card collection.
I mean, tough. You really want to see this team do well, especially after they ran into their rivals at the AL.
And my plan is like behind the cards of the cards I'm collecting to put where I got it from and who gave it to me, like on like a little note. And basically, my goal is to collect every card of every supporter that's in Pokemon Unite. Plus Mew, because I just like Mew. May or may not. Yeah, I need to message you about that actually. That's hype. Yeah, we could show each other our collections. Donald Trump. Okay, not that one either, bro. I hate West Coasters. Oh, is it a ping diff situation, Sea-Dog?
Thinking, oh, we need to win everything now. You can start developing strategies, be a little bit more loose with how you play, so that you can really get your ducks in a row for the final stretch.
Tragolanda, thanks for the raid. Welcome in, everyone.
season.
Such a good raid
Won't find the
notification.
championship points anymore, so you're gonna have to spike a big tournament anyways. Might as well set
Thanks for
yourself
the
up
raid.
for success by winning this one. Guaranteed.
West Coast ping, and my attacker was full muted, playing from work game 1.
Now, as we
No, that's tilting. I would mental boom, man. Oh god, I hate it when people are like, "Oh yeah, I got work." It's like, come on, man. Do you just sign up for tournaments not expecting you're gonna make it through?
biggest tournaments of the year. Make sure you are there with us, whatever time it ends up coming on. I know we'll be
Like, I get it. Not all workplaces are as accommodating, but like, you're kind of just trolling if you're signing up then. The bathroom break tech. True, though.
The AOS Cup is notoriously one of the best tournaments of the entire season. The final stretch was so hyped last year, and dude, ACL is going to be insane. It's basically the East's
I'm
AOS Cup,
pooping.
essentially, and somehow a Western team, LG, is there and could win the whole thing. It's going to be bananas.
Yeah, I mean, they earned their spot in the ACL by winning LAIC, right? It was kind of the only opportunity for a Western team to.
It would have been cool if they gave like more ACL spots to Western teams, but giving one period is cool.
Fought through essentially a season-based format to qualify for the ACL, so the top teams out of all these different leagues that exist.
I guess like the winners of EUIC would be tough because they might not have time to secure visas.
And now, not only that,
I don't know how else they would do it, but it would have been cool.
But the real target here is the final stretch.
Not in the bed. Uh-oh.
This is the Grand Finals Cowboy.
Here we go.
Stamina won LATAM North. Wait, Hitman's old team won in LAN. What if that's what he was doing game 1? He was actually dual loading, playing on playing on his other team. I wonder why. Yo, that's wild.
That's what draft should look like in all of your games. Just so you know, that's what you should be banning, okay?
Every single time. Unsurprisingly, of course.
I heard Mazo won. I haven't checked yet, but I'm excited if Mazo won. I haven't had the chance to like hang out with Mazo. Like we always see each other at the events, and we yap for a bit. But it'd be fun to just like maybe do some content with him or just to actually hang out. He did, yeah, nice. I'm glad. I like Mazo a lot. He's a cool guy.
However, it hasn't had that impressive of a day so far. It's looked good, but it hasn't been unbelievable in my opinion. Next 2 picks over to Luminosity. A lot of options right here as we're going to lock in the Buzzwole and Blaze.
We don't like Mazo? What do you mean we?
So dang good. I feel like
he keeps beating EU. I mean, whatever, man. That loss is fake. We lost Rayquaza to an Icicle Spear tick, man. 1 tick of Icicle Spear.
It is, and it's, you know, the quintessential example. Well, if it lost a little bit, it's probably not good anymore.
It's fake. It doesn't count.
But slowly but surely, I think people are realizing that, oh, they should have never hopped off this train. Let's get back on. Bora grabbing Alolan Ninetales with Zero Aura in the gut or something that Machisel has played a lot today. So not too surprising there. Where is this gutter pick gonna go?
Yeah, so JL and Joey, aka Uguay, were on LG last year, and Oblivion was on LG the year before.
It is an interesting one, right? It does set up some really great plays into Inteleon. If you can get near it, hit it a little bit right into your Unite move.
Check the new Chris Heroes video title. What is it?
But looking at the other side with really no special attack that you're too worried about at all, they have moved that to a Focus Band. Focus Band
is it the XP share one?
Resonant Guard. This appears to be that block flail Snorlax.
Oh, can Nouns finally win their first UCS Grand Final with Inder? That's pretty good.
On the EXP share attacking
Shout out to Chris.
I wonder which version we're gonna see. You could easily see
They got some good. They got some good thumbnails from me at the last at these events.
choice specs. It leads me to believe we may still be seeing that blue.
Some handsome pictures.
Both are good, and I'm loving where we're at right now with these attacker pseudo supports. right? Just to either cause static on the engagements that the opposing team is looking
LG
for,
kind of for
or
the
using
streets.
that as a way to facilitate your own engagements. I think it's definitely the right place to
LG's
be in the
definitely
game right
gone
now.
through some
We're starting
players
to
over the
see
years,
these Pokemon
but
shred off the map. And they're gonna need a good way
it is what it is.
to Mimikyu once Trainer goes in, and I think Alolan Ninetales can do
Imagine the
some work
Psyduck
there
picks
and
at
also
NAIC.
force Trainer
True, I gotta
to
get my
try and
Psyduck
grab some
fit.
targets accurately.
And here you're seeing our battleground. Thea, Sky, Ruins, our grand finals have begun. A best of 3 with a possibility.
Wait, in the interview, did I say I only like to play cute mons? I don't remember if I said that in the interview or if I said that in my DMs to Palace. But when we had like the long break, she like messaged me, she's like, congrats on the grand finals. I was like, yeah, but I keep playing Sable. I want to play the cute mons. Okay, I did say that, didn't I? Because I was like, why do people keep bringing that up? I thought I only said that in DMs. I do actually just want to play the cute mons though. Sable is cute though. It's a different kind of cute.
Makes it difficult for Overlord to get across as that Torchic and start stacking. Low, they get knocked
Palace
down
leak
here.
out.
So,
Honestly, I was like,
moving forward
wait,
with
what?
JL, they're gonna get some quick
I'm
points. So
confusion.
here, both are successfully stacking, and JL just an absolute legend on this Hoopa, great Hoopa player, and they have to be at least content that it's back in the mix today.
Wow, very close to picking up a double KO there. You see Oblivion
All right, let's lock in this game.
central area as intel.
All right,
Something that we don't
can we
see
get a
a lot.
quick 2-0 from either side?
And you often see it in
I'm not trying to get a best of 3.
They decided to give it a little extra XP, and it almost picked up a massive double KO with that water gun. A lot of experience heading over to the side of Kiss Kiss as a 4-player push continues on this tier 1.
Going straight for some points, not going to delay.
It's like they're just trading sides.
As Joey Ugwe, aka, goes straight to the middle and really tries to stress
I think Buzz is actually kind of annoying for Flail Locks a little bit. If the Buzz is levels, because he kind of just, like, Locks doesn't like being, like, thrown around, you know? It's like, it's annoying for the Locks to just get perma CC'd, and Buzz is really good at doing that to the tanks. Because he, like, he flips you around, is the problem. But if the Locks is ahead, it doesn't matter.
With an EXP share attacker, you're looking pretty good.
You got to be feeling good too. How is Luminosity going to adjust? You know, they had.
What if one of the Psyducks evolves? Oopsie.
Great place to start. We're starting to fight
Mime is cute. Mr. Mime is abomination. Okay. It missed because we hit it on the wall, guys. Oopsie. Okay, this A9 pick is... We got to reevaluate how to land our A9 combos. Maybe we got to watch a Chris Heroes video.
Yeah, it looks like the hyperspace hole is going to send Machisel back. Not able to make much of a play.
I remember there was a player in NA who was doing their combos wrong, and Chris made a video about them. I don't remember who it was. It wasn't Otter, was it? That would be funny if it was Otter.
Right into the blizzard there. Still nothing for Kiss Kiss.
Yeah, fortunately for Luminosity,
The A9 combo, yeah.
Backwards were Slash and Otter.
Because, like, sometimes A9 players exclusively do the wall into Blizzard, when a lot of times it's just easier to do the Blizzard into wall.
The rest of Luminosity gives up on the bottom.
Yeah, Slash is going to go ahead and try to score right here. Registeel going down easily for the side of Kiss Kiss as we have multiple members of Luminosity in the top.
It was like every A9? Yeah, I think it might have been.
Does head the way of Kiss Kiss.
Is Mr. Mime French? No, because if he was French, he'd be Monsieur Mime. It'd be Monsieur Mime.
The score lead here. Block backwards. We're still putting in damage. Shadow sneak in just as the block comes down, and they can only get rid of half of Joey's HP as the Regieleki is dealt with before it can hit the high.
They should make another Mime, like regional variant or whatever, and call it Master Mime. And just make him like a spoiled kid, you know? Oh, yes, Master Mime.
And this is not a look that Luminosity has shown at all today. Behind right now at the start of this game, 116 to 29. Kiss Kiss playing a phenomenal game of Unite so far, and it looks like they're beating them at just about every fight.
Yeah, now Overlord's trying to keep parity with them. Nice pickup by Otter with the Psychic.
This is a good combo.
Quality KO. And all of a sudden, as I was talking about it, Overlord
The Duck actually goes pretty hard this game, right? Has like a lot of good targets and a lot of good teammates to pair with it. The problem with LG's comp is it just Kiss actually has all the stuff that's good into no ranged, and LG just refused to pick ranged Pokemon. Like A9 is obviously broken if one team goes triple melee carry, right?
That's a triple for the side of Kiss. What a great fight for them. Now they're sending Inteleon up to the top path to try to deal with this Blissey. We see Oogway stealing away this experience there in the center for the side of Kiss. What a dominant start for this squad. They are absolutely taking it to the form.
And I mean, even the Zera pick is solid here.
Up by almost 200 points now. The focus blast from Overlord can't stop those scores from going in, which puts us in the current situation we're in now. How they adjust is going to be important.
Two objectives on the map right here, Dupes. Next, one, it looks like safely to be Kisses, and that is the bottom objective. We're watching Curios just farm up some of
Is Zera Aura LG's weakness?
some of it possibly.
I mean, LG literally lost at Worlds because they kept picking Zera, right? But that was because they were picking into a team that had a Venu one trick on their team.
But they do catch Bora. Bora is down, and now they're in a great position to take this objective. Regice over to the side of Kiss.
Snipe shot in range. Oblivion going to look to make a difference here. Otter needs to front line and put a body. So does Slash.
Okay, the intel's died.
Oblivion gets dusted by the Buzzwole Unite, and that opens up a real opportunity.
Just let it in, let it in, let it in. Oh, okay, we're ulting for it, it's fine.
The team Kiss is finally showing up. Bora Reach going to try and do it. JL is gone. They go rings unbound. They're starting to fight from the back line here, but everybody's being pushed, both literally by Luminosity and the block Snorlax.
Yeah, I think it was fine to just let it in.
He still hasn't hit. I thought it would have gotten there by now, but such is not the case. Joey holding strong, Hale holding tough, putting down a block, and Reggie Alecki getting shoved back a little bit more. Oblivion pops there.
Well, somehow Oblivion's back and the Lecky's still not dead. What is happening?
And these snipe shots are starting to ring true as Trainer finally engages in the back, gets stunned by the Blizzard Avalanche combination. And now they're going to
Alright, Lex is just OP, I guess.
take care of the Reggie Alecki.
What a fight from Kiss. I mean, that was relentless from Luminosity, but just look how they.
I'm surprised, to be honest. Those are like those plays where, like, when you're in the moment, it's not like you're thinking like, oh yeah, my Inteleon died, we can stall until he respawns and do it again. But then when it worked, it's like, nice, it worked.
All the conversation about ACL, this and that, they have to deal with Kiss right now, and they look phenomenal.
Yeah, for sure LG could have just left at one point too, but both sides were committed into their strategy, and it worked out for Kiss.
If there's any opportunity to secure Ray, and it's being ripped apart, Blaziken with Overheat is one.
I mean, they're just trying to get some stacks in, I think.
Well, they're going straight for the scores here. Hopefully they do their math right, and looks like they did close the gap to 154 points with 30 seconds till Ray, and the Kiss obviously going to have.
I mean, the point lead is gonna go down a bit, but Kiss gets this bot Reggie. Reggie Seal, probably the most broken one they could have gotten. Reggie Intel, Reggie Seal, level 14, and Reggie Seal Zera, level 13 on Lux. I mean, Kiss is so favored in this fight. Like, I mean, they could throw it, but it looks so good for Kiss.
I mean, this snipe shot hit Slash Can for so much damage. Oblivion's going to be a problem. They need to figure out a way to cut them off from this team fight here.
I feel like Machizzle's going to try to pull someone and then die as Zera Aura.
To make the play right here. Overlord looking to see what they can find. Machizzle brings them on in. Huge moment. Bliss assistance. They pull back.
I'm so disappointed that I got that right.
And now Bora's getting caught in the Mimikyu Unite. We're fighting in the backside too. Finally, Bora goes down. Oblivion has to pop their Unite move. They take care of Trainer. We're rotating back up. Whoa. It's now evened up.
Okay, I mean, they got some KOs though.
And they're looking for another one. Slash King goes down. KO streak of 3. Overlord still hanging out in the middle. Here comes Otter for the support. Joey knows they're there. They're going to put the overheat.
I mean, he still has Locks ult.
We're going rings unbound. We're going to pull everybody that got knocked out back through. They're starting to work on Rayquaza. Are they? Can they close the gap? No, Otter's gone. The rest of Luminosity is coming back into play. But we've seen Overlord do some work here from this position. Charged up overheat. Gets knocked out.
Damn. LG's going down game 1.
Wow, what an insane match here from Kiss. Absolutely dominating Luminosity. A beautiful fight. And
I don't know. I mean, I'm like, LG just refused to draft normally. I mean, they're the best. Like, what can you say? They're the best.
I mean,
But like, look at their comp, man. Like, come on. They just have 3 level 5 melee carries.
For Luminosity. These last 20 seconds are garbage time. We're gonna see what type of damage farm we can do in the meantime. Kiss with a dominant game 1 win, and what a set of.
Right, it's not like they're playing like 3 melee carries. That like there's like a combination of good like ones that don't need support in the early game and levels. Like they're playing all 3 of them that need 5, 7, and like there are plus upgrades. But I mean, I guess if you just skill check people constantly, it doesn't matter. But I don't know, this is. I don't know, this happens sometimes. Wait, hold on. Actually, I think I figured it out. Didn't Celestial come into the chat and complain that Kiss are a West team? LG is the type of team that if they start playing too many West games, things start to. It starts to mental boom a little. I have giga respect for all of them as players, but they're definitely the biggest whiners when it comes to ping. I'll say it. Like, it definitely is annoying for sure. But anyone that really giga complains about ping, I don't know.
From Kiss, 83,000 damage for the side of Oblivion. Take a look at the other side right here. Some interesting numbers, but boy, they really shut
lag gaming.
Not get anything going. Only 22,000 damage.
How is Aegislash right now? It's pretty good.
And this is a Pokemon that gave Luminosity a lot of trouble at the.
Care so much about ping on Blaziken? You don't think so? Maybe not as much as the speed, but you know, like what starts to happen when people get in their head with ping, they like start to change their draft around it, right? Like, oh, I would play this here, but I'm gonna be on ping, so I have to play this, right? That's where the issues start to come, in my opinion. Oh, I can't play this one because I'm on, 40 extra ping or whatever. I mean, maybe it's really bad for some of them. I don't know.
Figure out what you're wearing to Japan. What's the weather like? Is it cherry blossom season? But instead, Kiss is just fighting so well.
They won't play Water Bear on hyping? Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, LG has a whole reset to come back. Like, we lost our reset too, right? And then we just came back afterwards.
They did, and this was an
like,
amazing defensive stand here by Kiss.
But LG kind of just got rocked all game.
And you think, man, Luminosity is going to get the best of this exchange. But Joey holding it down with this flail lax, buying time, and all of a sudden Oblivion shows up, pops their Unite move, and just starts.
Yeah, they could also just clean up 2 games now.
Engages Boro with the cover on the Blizzard Avalanche.
Brr.
Oblivion still standing, and they sort out the Regieleki. Well done.
Yeah, you see that catch right there? That was the, kind of the little lasso that you were able to get there with Zera Aura, with Volt Switch and Discharge. If you time it exactly right, you were able to use your boosted attack and then pull your opponent back with you.
What tournament is this? This is a play-in tournament that the winner of this tournament gets invited to the NAIC LAN event. And with the invite, they also get a travel award. So, I mean, you're basically playing for about like $3,000, give or take, per person. So it's probably like one of the biggest money tournaments of the year, technically. It's like the second biggest online tournament of the year for every region. Tied for second biggest. 2K for NA, yeah.
Once a team like Luminosity gets shaken a little bit right here, how do they respond? And I've got to say, if you were to look at one piece of Luminosity's game that is probably their weakest,
glad we won. Me too.
Resilience when things go wrong. You see, when things go right, they're kind of like this unbeatable, monstrous squad. They take top teams and kind of embarrass them out there on Thea Sky Ruins. But when things go wrong a little bit, all of a sudden they get taken to a game 5 or something in a grand finals that you wouldn't expect. Now, in this series, these are 2 bests of 3. The question is,
Nouns is rich now. Okay, bro. You realize we have to spend the money that we got, right? Like,
tilt further and further as they get taken deeper and deeper by Kiss.
Well, we're about to find
we actually have to spend the money before we even get it. It's cooked.
We'll see if we stick with the speedster bands across the board.
Yeah, the eastern side of the tournaments, they're not on like a similar schedule as us. or format even.
Queued up. What does Curios think? Yes, Talonflame. So we're keeping this thing honest.
Put it all on a parlay.
The speedsters, however, Kiss with that first pick. I mean, I would be shocked if they don't once again take Snorlax.
Do I like the A9 support? Yeah. I think it's good. I mean, I think it's good because it's against LG.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, it's so strong. It has so much.
All right, LG locked in a range character. It's over. LG figured out the characters that can hit from far away. They won.
Saying we don't want to fall victim to that again. Holy smokes! So they've got themselves Blissey and Inteleon, but that gives Psyduck over to Bora.
Yeah, it gives Psyduck over to Bora. JL feeling pretty dang comfortable here on.
Can I borrow $20? It's gonna be for drugs.
As a carry Pokemon more than a defender.
Yeah, I'll buy you a coffee. That's a drug.
These matches. Next couple picks here, we have got the possibility of Mew and Mewtwo. Why? This would be interesting. A lot of attackers right here. I can't imagine we'd see something like that. Trainer takes the Mimikyu, and we do have a Mamoswine.
All right,
here.
they're going normal comp. Oh man, it's not fair. How come LG's allowed to play normal stuff?
I'm not too sure. I mean, we do know Slash has done amazingly well recently.
I feel like the Zeraora is much worse now.
Specifically,
But Machizel doesn't care.
Their reaction to that is Sword, which I like. And if Machizel goes back to Zeraora, it's kind of like if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
All right, so it's Attacker Duck. Cinderace.
Overlord Cinderace. So they're trying to play this game in sort of a different way. When you have Blissey, we are able to play Blissey running that safeguard and helping hand, which can just make the attack speed absolutely
Bubble Beam Duck?
Like
I don't think so. Why would you do that?
To me, this
Oh, you mean because it's attacker? Nah, you don't have to. It's just, when I say attacker, it's just in place where an attacker would normally be. But effectively, it's just double supporting a lax carry.
Interesting pickup here is Otter's wearing that.
Sarah isn't too bad into Mimikyu. Oh, I don't really play these ones, but when the last time I saw Zera into a Sniper mon, it looked very scary. Also, Cinder seems like it should do fine into Zera if he goes Blaze Kick.
That's something I thought was pretty interesting, worth pointing out because we don't see it.
Yeah, the Rescue Hood, it makes
Cinder does not sound like a solution here. I mean, it's fine.
Buddy barrier as well, so it's going to affect your buddy barrier shield when you're using your Unite move. So
Yeah, it's fine because they have Blissey.
Moments like that, and of course, you know, a Pokemon living on just a little bit is so game changing as opposed to it going down, right? So if they get
Could feint into Zera ult. I mean, you could.
The natural life steal from its attacks can take over.
Would be demonic.
They're gonna need something big here. They are up against it as we go into.
Wish Wild Charge was good in fives. Bro, I'm gonna be honest, it might be good, but like maybe no one's good enough to play it, or like no one's practiced it.
If Kiss wins this right here,
That thing feels broken, does it not? Like.
Come from our loser's side. They need to do it again. Beat Luminosity in a best 2 of 3, and if they do, they will be.
Surely it can't be that bad.
IC for the final stretch.
Quick pressure put on early, and it's not easy with the Zeraora and Path. They tend to hold their own fairly well here. One thing
In solo for sure. Okay, but in your own words, why do you think it's bad in fives?
Yeah, they did. They decided that they wanted to give up the Snorlax intentionally right here to take the Inteleon. It was clearly what they knew was going to happen right now, and with how good Inteleon was in that first game for Kiss, I think this is a great strategy.
It is. Oh,
if it was good enough, someone in Japan would be playing it. Yeah, people in Japan play Curse Spangle T-Tar, so.
Here we go. Just trying to get Trainer to level 5 here before these birds land.
Don't make him say in his own words.
No Jail is there, able to auto attack through the bush. Even though he can't see them, you can A-press that attack and look for a KO.
And they came pretty darn close, but it's a 4.
Maybe people don't like spark targeting. I mean, I don't know if that's true. One, I don't know if that's true. Two, why do you have to play it with Spark?
We have the wild Pokemon being fought over right here. Nice secure for the side of Luminosity. So much happens in.
I mean, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
It really matters.
I think if someone really wanted to play it and was really good at it, they could. It's just there's so many other things to practice that it's like whatever.
You're looking to get your Unite move. So moments like this, when you're for this experience, it actually is extremely valuable if you're able to pick it up.
Quality KO there on Trainer, and Machismo gets.
Don't like it when the yellow guy jumps around too much, too confusing. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to play against it.
And Kyrgios has to bail.
Yeah, now here we have Machismo being pushed back right here. Overlord ticking over to level 7 right there with that secure, so they're able to fight a little bit better into what we have on the side of Kiss Kiss. I would be worried if I was Luminosity when I see this
Voltage only gives 2 stacks. You could get 3 if you tried hard enough.
Yeah, absolutely. Oblivion gonna hide out, look for a
Didn't you get 1 with the boosted?
Kind of catches an A press there from Overlord as we are waiting for these 720 birds in the middle to get a crop of experience. Nice stun on Slash and straight in on Trainer here. Machismo goes into the back line. Now we're gonna have to start A pressing. We need to get a knockout, says Luminosity. Can they actually?
I like how A pressing has just become like a unanimous term in Unite, even though it actually makes no sense if you're a mobile player.
But they couldn't as easily pick up the KO as they wanted right there.
But like B press, A press, everyone just knows what you mean.
Sacred Sword and look for a possible moment. But they do secure this bottom objective, and they are up 11-0 right here.
Yeah, and Joey is able to isolate Kyrgios, who has to fell stinger to the wall. Snipe shot goes wide, doesn't find anybody. Here comes Overlord, gonna have to again try and find some pressure. Overlord kind of a non-factor so far, but I think they are putting good pressure. Kiss Kiss is just not willing to play ball right now.
Wild farm press? No, that sounds awful. Bottom right quadrant of the screen, thumb presser.
Overlord has their Unite move ready to go, which can be great secure on an objective and also great for securing a KO that's trying to walk away from a fight. Luminosity ripping through this right here.
Ice Fang doesn't hit for Slash Cannon, which cuts off their engage. More reach moving through. Snipe
AG with the secure.
And now everybody has to peel back. Deep engage by Machismo. They're trying to get on top of Kyrgios. Snipe shot does hit Bora reach, but the portal is down. Everybody comes through with fresh HP. Quickly sorted out is the side duck, but now it's everything falling the other way. Luminosity gets so much pressure. Bliss Assistance at the longest range possible. Can they actually materialize anything out of it? No. The sword is slashing and cutting through. Reggie Alecki hits.
They walked.
They've got an opportunity to close the goal zone, which they do. Machismo's low KO. Streak of 2. Overlord is here. Machismo wants Overlord.
Oh, I think if Machismo just stuck with the Cinder.
Here we go.
Oh, he missed a surf. No, he would have killed him.
Right there, and the blaze kick saves the superhero.
Ay, unlucky.
I mean, what an earthquake, an Ice Fang to reposition to make sure that Bora can't get that KO. That would have been terrible.
Yeah, that would have been really rough, giving up a level 10 right there, as we see.
And he just missed the first surf, right?
Well, in that moment, they got very close to getting caught there by the Age of Slash, but they don't fully go down. However, the objective, once again, over to the side of Kiss Kiss, as they're getting ready for this next one. Mamoswine just evolved for the side of Luminosity, so we have a Unite move there. We have a Unite move from Mimikyu. On the other side, everyone but Psyduck ready with a Unite.
And now Slash Can trying to suss out where everybody is. Nice snipe shot. Half of Bora reaches HP is gone. Curious moving forward. They're going to be exposing themselves first.
Oh.
Kiss Kiss is.
Machismo actually just got Reggie rocked. That's so unlucky though. His engage got Reggie rocked. I mean, they got the rock though, anyways.
Going through them. Overlord is trying to make it happen here. Slash Can still standing.
What's the ult?
Blitz assistance right through the Zera Aura is crucial, and now they're going to keep going. JL finds themselves in between 3 players from LG, and they're saying this is not the team I remember playing for just last year. They're going for it. Rings unbound. We're going for the stuns. The fists are out. Earthquake back the other.
Are there mobile players that use their pointer fingers instead of thumbs? I mean, they use their pointer fingers for, like, they use both. They use both. Are you asking, are there mobile players who use their pointer fingers in place of their thumbs? I don't think so, no. I don't think they're two-fingering their game with their index fingers.
They push forward, but Slash is trying to defend on the goal zone. Ice Fang catches just about everybody on Kiss Kiss. The portal sending him home. Bora in trouble right here. Goes down to the flaming kick there from Cinderace as Slash can.
I get two-fingered in my games. Yeah, welcome to EU.
Picks up a KO. Oblivion back through the portal. Do they take it back? And no, we finally reset.
But yeah, like, people use their thumbs for, like, the movement and abilities, and then their pointer fingers for map movement.
Mimikyu Unite is out, and the only reason they're not fighting down there is they want to scrap up here. Oogway, Joey able to.
Claw tech is unhealthy.
Who is
I mean, honestly, like after playing decent amount of mobile games, the easiest way is that you don't have to claw both your hands. You can just claw one hand. It's fine, I think. Like you get most of the benefit anyways.
Ice Fang Earthquake to peel away from this. Zera Aura able to delete that Cinderace pretty easily, but they're going to need to charge that Unite move up really quick here. Luckily, all of this wild Pokemon experience is available to them. They're almost level 14. Same thing on the
Or like you don't have to do them both simultaneously at least. That like as long as you're just like, you know, switching between the two depending on what you're doing. Like if you're moving across the map slowly, you do your left one because you can click it on your map to do like fast, like big distance covering. And then in the middle of the fight, if you want to look short distances, you use your right one.
Having a phenomenal game. This isn't as one-sided as game number 1, Dupe Snacks, but 235, 138, level-wise.
Or you could just claw only on your right. You'd never really do it on your left, and that's also fine. The finger gloves people use for like traction, not really for comfort. Because like when your fingers get sweaty and stuff, and just for better grip.
Heading back, and we're going to see how they want to handle this. They're down by less than 100 points, so a full-pocketed back cap, giving them a hundo burger, will put them ahead right here. Slash.
And some people get sweaty fingers.
But is this really the target you want to fight? And it looks
Luminosity about to pull a nouns. You don't want to wish that on your worst enemy, bro. You don't want to wish someone a nouns. That could mean a lot of things.
Yeah, here we go. Rayquaza being chipped up right now. We have the sword moving in.
Oh, the sword's dead.
That was a rough engage for them. Machizo goes straight to the back line. Block back to the walls. Pins and stuns everyone. The Mimikyu Unite catches before the reset comes through, of course. And now they're going through and they're trying to rip through the Zera Aura. Zera Aura's in the back now. They have to try and get away.
How's everyone dying without ults?
They're gone. 3 players down for Kiss Kiss. Luminosity's looking at Rayquaza. And it's Trainer that's coming along in the final minutes of this one. Joey's on the chase. They're going to absolute run at this Luminosity squad.
Oh my god, what the... Overlord dashed into the pit and then threw his ult outside of it. I mean, he did it to get Blissey ulted, but the Blissey, it was like still so healthy. And then he just flinged his ult out. To be fair, it's probably not easy to ult the Ray when you're like on top of it, below it. Like you can't tap it, right? But it's funny. Ping? That's not a ping situation, no. It's just targeting is weird in this game. I mean, have you tried Cinderella targeting? It's like it's probably like Overlord doesn't play it all the time, right? He plays it like every now and then, so it's like hard. At a Death Wish, yeah, I don't really. I mean, he just got baited. I don't know. They were vibing. They were ahead. I think they were scared of them flipping it with Cinderella, but they were chilling.
Listen, you can see what it was doing there. I mean, it was shredding HP pools, right? When you're looking at a Pokemon like the Sword, like Psyduck, that's pretty robust, and of course, without a doubt, Snorlax, that massive HP pool.
Winter Soldier activated.
Absolutely shred through that, and both Mimikyu and Cinderace meet that need.
Yeah, absolutely.
I must go.
Putting a ton of damage, 96,000 damage for the side of Luminosity. I do feel like Kiss Kiss had an incredible comp, and you know, most of this match they were actually ahead right there. Just a small misplay at Rayquaza, and even then, like you said, it could have gone either way right there at Ray.
Without a doubt. Now, Luminosity is 1 game away from taking down the grand finals and being your final stretch play-in champions here. And Kiss Kiss, they need to keep their tournament alive. They need to win this one. They've got 1-10.
AG is weird, it dies on Ray fight. Well, Aegislash is tanky in its shield form because it gains a bunch of defenses and also gets the shield when it's in wide guard. But in its sword form, it's quite squishy. So you have to be very careful, you know?
So well around all of these
You can't spend too long in sword form, and you can't go in by yourself when you're on sword form without switching into shield quickly before the damage starts piling up.
On this Zera aura, really, really strong.
Yeah, doing a ton of damage. I will
But he
say,
kind of just took the
you know,
fight in a way that his
as
team couldn't
a
really help him,
player myself,
and he's sword form on top of a Cinderace,
getting really good rotations out of their team,
who
like
has three things to kite you with.
etc. They've really been able to put pressure all around the map and keep up with Luminosity, who loves to split push, right? They've been able to adjust very well and cut those pushes off, which is why we're seeing Luminosity fall behind on the scoreboard, something that we rarely see.
And we just saw the start.
Thoughts on Pokemon Champions? I mean, it's pretty exciting. I think it'll make me a little bit more inspired to want to practice or play VGC. I'm be honest, like, my problem I was having in VGC was I don't like playing on Showdown. I don't know, it's just not as interactive for me. Watch this Cinderult. You know. And then playing on cart, like playing on the console, like one, it's super laggy and like it just takes forever to build teams. So I was like, I just got bored.
Showing that even the top players are not immune to a Cinderace Unite going the wrong way. Holy smokes.
Who's on the lax? I think it's Joey Oogway.
Ripping that and missing and then realizing, hey, or BBB just trying to press through it to get the Rayquaza down is hilarious. Again, showing that doesn't matter what level you play at.
Yeah, being able to play on phone seems really hype. I mean, I hope it comes out after Worlds. So, like, you know, in the off-season, I can just play that. It'll be a fun off-season game to grind. Oogway the turtle from Kung Fu Panda, yeah. Master Oogway.
You have your Cinderace in your solo queue game. Just start hitting Ray. They throw the Unite move. It lands on a wild Pokemon out of nowhere, and you just see the surrender button pop right up after that. That's not what happened, though, for LG. They were able to keep their head.
You're going to bring your shiny Gallade and make a Mega Gallade team. Cool, man. That's really cool, bro. You got any games on your phone?
Right now is going to have the
but
Kiss once again in that first pick position.
Luminosity banning the Zera aura.
They banned Zera.
Powerful speedsters will become available, and if Kiss chooses it, that means LG is going to get the Snorlax here.
Well, if they don't ban Gengar, you know they're gonna 1P Gengar.
Yeah, in this moment you could ban the Snorlax to give you one of them, but actually these are targeted ban. I love this too. They're saying, I don't know if a few of your players want to switch off these Pokemon at all, so you're gonna.
I mean, this is the problem being first pick though. Right now, the other team gets a tank and or speedster and lax.
Which is kind of huge. I feel like those are two great Pokemon that you actually want to be playing with.
Oh my God, LG draft masterclass.
Said it was written, locked in quickly. Where will Kiss go from here?
Yeah,
they learned a lot from last match. Like they were hearing me. I mean, they're not in the stream, bro. Relax. It's just the game's. It's obvious, right? They're getting like farmed by all the characters that would normally lose to range Pokemon, but they just refuse to pick range Pokemon most of the time.
Extremely well, and now this thing is broken. But the question is, in competitive play, are they ready to go? We saw it a little earlier on stream, but clearly these speedsters have not been allowed or even thought of as viable for the long.
See, like, look, now they're picking more balanced things.
You know, all those old mechanics are ready to go.
Is it going to be Curios, Flaillox, Slash, X-Feature, and Mewtwo Y? I've seen Slash play some Mewtwo Y. He likes it, I think.
Still is their best Pokemon that they are on. JL on Blissey, no slouch either. That's definitely
you can tell these guys don't play lax. True.
Cutting off Overlord from Blaziken here.
I mean, that build is donkey water, right? They gotta swap that.
To see how they're gonna drive this point home and try and win these grand finals.
I'm interested to see this final pick because so many Pokemon on the side of
Slash's build is also
right now. Looks like the Absol would be
it's okay.
Over to Overlord and then the Mimikyu over to Trainer. That's much more common than the other way around, obviously, for their setup.
What's with this build? So Flail's damage scales off of HP. So you want to just maximize the HP items on him. because it not only does it give you more damage with flail, but it also gives you more survivability. And like the worst thing that can happen to Lax is you just get chain CC'd and die. But as long as you have HP, you can just recover it back with flail. And then you're blocking everything. Oh god, he's attack weight. And then X speed is just broken on Snorlax because in the early game, it's like really good for him to be able to go in the enemy flux zone, take their fruits, and also synergize as well with block and with flail. Bro, I mean, he's actually playing attack weight flail Lax. Like, I mean, I'm done. I'm done trying to help people with items, man. Like, it's just it sounds pretentious, right? To try to offer help to other people when they play items like this. Attack weight's okay, bro. Like, when you say okay, you're just being nice. No one told them before ACL. Guard is broken. Yeah, I mean, bro, but like, attack weight is not good, Zug. Come on, man. He needs to eat the cookies, not lift the weights. I've seen worse items. Okay, true. Just let LG win so the series can be done. I don't want to look at any more items. Can't wait to hear Slash's review of his team's items. Now, Slash will just say how the other team's drafts just they had lost in the draft phase because the trap that Slash had set up was just too broken. This is gonna be a movie. You got rice and chicken. Nice. Ban the camera bot. Yeah, we gotta see the bot lane, guys. Pinky promised not to tell LG to take tank items. Ice is trying to get any advantage he can for ACL. I mean, I think they just don't care what other people think because they win, so. You guys are the toxic ones to question a winning team.
Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Come on. Nice pushback by Machisel to try and get all the birds.
Don't change the winning formula.
From that, what is typically some experience that they at least get some of. Moving forward, slow smoke down as Otter is hanging out and just going to A-press through. I think you just got to give up some of the points here. Surf through just to bully a little bit, but ultimately... Wait cookie vest for Grand Slam.
Oh, that's the build? It's not Heavy Slam. It's the Grand Slam build. True, he might go the Grand Slam. You're right.
Yeah, and the pressure by Otter up top on...
Maybe this is Grand Slam Lax.
Nothing to scoff at either, forcing them to take a berry and go back home. So Luminosity is moving.
Oh, he's not Grand Slam. What a noob.
And maybe the whole stop Hoopa.
What a noob. He's not Grand Slam, guys. I mean, I think the full heal is not that bad.
Yeah, and take a look at this.
Maybe not this game, though. It doesn't seem like he needs the full heal, right? Or maybe he was worried about paint split or something.
Down here, Overlord just ripping through them with Absol, and it looks like they plan to fight on this goal zone, and they should be able to get a lot of damage onto this Blissey, possibly rip them apart. Slash in some trouble in the bottom path. Bora looking for the KO, not able to make it happen.
I just heard 10 full heals pop at the same time.
And Luminosity walks away from that with multiple KOs.
Sounds like Morse code.
More points going in. We've got the block out, getting some space. Is Slash going to move forward? Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys are toxic. LG's winning this, going to NAIC. They're about to win the Stanley Cup as well.
Yeah, Unite move's available, stacking up in this top path. And the amazing thing about stacking on an Absol is all about critical hits.
Do you think they'll ever buff full heal? Probably not, no. I could see them nerfing it again.
Stacking an attack weight is actually huge on an Absol if you're able to get
Goal getter flail. Nah, you guys are living in 2022. It's all about the goal hacker flail. They try to push your pad, I've hacked my goal. How do they ever kill you on your pad?
There you go, Overlord running back to this goal zone, possibly looking to grab a berry and then
I'm sorry you won.
But this is essentially free for
My condolences.
This is a very different
I'm hacking.
LG looking like
I'm hacking. Guys, I don't know. Maybe on the new map it will be more playable, but it's such a meme to play those items. It's like, you know what's like really helpful when you're pushing pads or defending pads? The battle items. And they're also useful for battling.
Put some damage in immediately. We see some more knockouts happening. 3 players down for Kiss Kiss in a heartbeat. Regieleki is still there, but it's Mimikyu ripping.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys are toxic. These guys are just item diffing you. CD's too long. Hacker is broken. Maybe.
Yeah, stacking up, scoring in that top path, 39-286. That is a level 12.
New Trev hacking pads. I think I played one game of it in scrims as Comfy. And Toonsum probably didn't get any sleep that night. I was like, yo, I'm comfy. It doesn't really matter what item I have, man. It'll be lit. I didn't like it, to be fair, but I wanted to try it.
Yeah, absolutely. Massive right here. This objective, Kiss Kiss has decided that they can't even fight over it. Right now, Overlord is spending time...
LG winning is staged. I mean, they're on the winner's side. They're a good team. Like,
it's not too much as Luminosity is perfectly positioned to...
Their draft looks good. But who knows? It ain't over till it's over. Oh.
Nice snipe shot. Okay, they got to use that now. Kiss Kiss has got to look forward and push forward. That's what I'm expecting them to do.
Look forward and push forward. Wait, how did that snipe hit the Mewtwo? I didn't, I think. You got to look forward and push forward. They've been up by more than this and lost. Yeah, exactly. I've been up by more than this and lost.
Yeah, now they're pushing forward. They're going to be able to KO Joey on this tree. Slash moving forward as well. I mean, just a lot of displacement here. All the while this is happening, Trainer doing classic Luminosity gaming things.
I think I did it 3 times this tourney. You know, I was just being a nice guy. I didn't want to say it. But I think literally the last game I saw you play, you guys were up by this much.
This match is really getting out of control.
Yeah, getting out of control quickly, indeed. Up by 280 points is Luminosity.
Oopsie.
Look like they're going to slow down anytime soon. Overlord actually working their way in, wants to KO Joey, it looks like, and they're going to get their mark. Nice block by Curios to cut off the Bliss Assistance Machisler here. And they're going to get themselves a Psyduck again. Midnight Slash there. But it's really Curios sitting in the front line doing all the damage right now.
Yeah, I did not like when you put the light bulb on. I also didn't like it when you were the bird. You're not like a bird kind of guy. You got to be on the ground.
Picks up a double KO. Make it a triple. Make it a quadra. Can it be the penta as they move through right there? And there you go. Overlord basically on the enemy home goal zone before Ray securing a penta KO. Kiss Kiss, I think they need to get their heads back in this game, Doob Snacks, because it looks like Luminosity is ready to head not only to ACL but to NAIC, and that's a whole lot of letters.
That is a whole alphabet soup champions over here. Luminosity Gaming. Curios going to work on this Regirock by themselves. 35 seconds till Ray. And it feels a bit done.
Wait, what if we get OJ in our group at NAIC? Nah, they wouldn't do that, right?
To be able to win this game.
I mean, we don't often talk about the team technically as a way to win. So
I mean,
it's looking pretty bad when we have to get
okay.
Like, look, it's not exactly
Anon is in the chat, so close your ears if you're from OS. But technically, either us or OJ should get OS in their group, right? Or not us. I guess it has to be OJ. Yeah, it has. OJ is supposed to get OS in their group. That's messed up. I mean, that's how it was for UIC. LG got to get Osh. If you're Australian, close your eyes, okay?
Luminosity is in complete control. It's up to Kiss Kiss. How do they want to play this fight, Doob Snacks? We're going to see what they can do here. Slash pulling back right now. Trevenant getting knocked up. But no, it looks like they're going to peel.
Okay, the Mewtwo ulted. They're flipping. They're flipping. They're flipping. They're flipping. Oh, they're not flipping.
Like Kiss Kiss can't start the fight. Machisel gets taken out.
They could have flipped it. When the Mewtwo ulted, they definitely could have. Oh god, we had to Blissey out the tree. Wait, is he trying to flip? What's going on? They're crumbling.
Blissey is living on a prayer, but it's being chased by a flail Snorlax right now with only 50 seconds left.
I mean, there's still time to win. Wait, why is the Gengar dead for 1999 years?
Literally anything. That was awful. An absolute tragedy from bell to bell. Machisler now is working in the middle on this Rayquaza. It's gonna be all for naught. 30 seconds left here, and all Luminosity is doing is playing with their food, as they're just gonna attack everybody under the sun. I mean, the charged up overheat can't even hit the target at once. Absol's still gonna make it out.
Yeah, LG's just playing with their food. It's over. Isn't Blissfield bad on tree? I mean, it depends, but generally you don't want your big supportive move to go on your tank, no. But it can be okay. Especially if the tree is big and it's going to be a big ult. Yeah, unless it's evil Zugrug. If you get nice guy Zugrug, you don't want to ult them. If Curious takes tank items in ACL, that means there was a snitch here. Bro, what do you mean? These guys just won in the most competitive region in the world. This is the best team in the world. Do not be toxic.
This is a clinic in how to draft into a team, how to leverage their proclivities against them, right?
The proclivities.
Reach to grab Gengar first. We know they love to play that Pokemon.
Baited Bora reach into Gengar.
Picks back to back. I mean, the story of the day here to me is this Snorlax. It's been impressive on whomever's team it found its way.
Lax is OP though. Agreed.
Looked amazing, but that's 18 KOs on the Absol as well. I mean, you put Overlord on a Pokemon that can carry, and boy, oh
yeah,
boy, does he.
It's sad though, right? They're just gonna nerf Lax and like eventually, and they're probably gonna nerf it in like a sad way.
Our tournament here today, Kiss falling short, going down once again to Luminosity. They are your grand finals champions here for the final stretch play-ins. That is securing their spot at NAIC. They got a lot of travel coming up, Doobsnacks.
A lot of travel by a team that's winning a lot of matches. Holy.
All right, guys. GG Style G. It'll be cool to see them at NAIC. I mean, they were going no matter what, but GG's to Kiss. They made it pretty far. They took a game off of them. I'm gonna vibe and sleep soonish. This week I'm Pokemon Mystery Dungeon streams. Because I'm not playing I'm not playing Unite until they patch it. I have no tourneys to really be locked in for. So yeah, we're gonna do some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I think me and the team might do some Mario Party as well. So it'll be fun. Fun day of streams coming up, and then there'll be a patch hopefully. The last dungeon I did in PMD, I don't remember. Someone else might know, but GG's guys. Good night. Good night to the YouTube chat. Goodbye.